room was open.
Oh, come on! How can you say that?
Oh, he's been caught.
Know what I don't know.
Oh, maybe he isn't caught. Maybe just frustrated that he didn't get that. Oh, how's it going, everybody? Welcome back to Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc. If you recognize these red doors, or if you saw last episode, then you know that someone was murdered. More specifically, Sakura. Or as I called her before, Sakura, which I only started calling her the right name last episode. But she died. And, so there are, obviously they want Toko, Byakuya, and Yasuhiro to be suspicious. However, I don't think Toko or Byakuya did it because I think they're going to have some big thing, like one of them's going to kill the other, and it's going to be a huge... I don't know. This doesn't seem like the end for them. Yasuhiro, he's the wild card out of all of us. All of us, like, Aoi and Sakura, they're together. Toko, like, that's how they survived, because they're partners. They always do everything together. Me and Kyoko, we're the ones that's, like the main characters that comes with the story. So, like, I think, of course, we're gonna make it to the end. There's Byakuya, who is the prodigy, and he's the super overcocky one, overconfident one. So, of course, he's going to make it long. And then there's a serial killer who has all the skills to win this whole thing. And then there's Yasuhiro, who, he's just kind of this kooky mystic guy. So, at any chance, he could have been the killer. But, I just think it's Aoi. Because Sakura died, Aoi was the partner, and Aoi got, like, hurt by Toko last episode. And Sakura knew her days was numbered anyway, so I think she had Sakura kill... she had Aoi kill her, so that Aoi can escape, because Sakura's gonna die anyway, and the reason she was like, she's really dead, was because she knew it was gonna work, but she was in denial from grief. And she wanted not to, because she was coughing up blood, she didn't want to suffer through the poison, even though she was doing this willingly. She didn't want to suffer through it, so she had Aoi break two Monokuma bottles over her head to knock her out, so she'll pass peacefully. That's why she was smiling too, because she knew he was going to get out, and she was going to go, like, in her sleep. But it didn't take one, it took two, and they didn't want it to make it look like it took two bottles, just one. So Aoi hit Sakura over the head twice to knock her out, and then took away one of the pieces in some of the glass, to make it seem like it was only one. However, with the weighted glass, showed there was two bottles broken. That also goes with the originally 6 Monokuma bottles that there were. It's just my theory, and I don't want it to be true. Oh, why are so few people here now? Monokuma made his announcement, and everyone began to meet up one after another. Aoi, please don't say it was you. And then, woo! I actually got a Monokuma necklace on now. Yeah, I got a Monokuma necklace, and I think I'm gonna be wearing it for a week. You guys can't see it, which is bad, but it's awesome. It's freaking awesome. The ultimate martial artist, happy face. A locked room, murder mystery, winky face. What the? Oh, I just recently discovered the power of emoticons. Like, no matter how awful something is, if you toss in a smiley face, it turns positive. Yeah, that's pretty anything you say is positive.
Yes, indeed.
For example, you're at a picnic and you'll find a dead body, XD. That's just plain creepy.
Well?
And how about the reverse? No matter how great something is, if you put in a sad face, it makes it look super negative.
Yes, indeed.
For example, do you have 100 friends? What face? He's right. That does make it sad.
I can't wait.
No, please get on the elevator. Whoa. I don't know that place. I'll see you all down there. Ooh, dancing Monokuma. What the hell was that? I don't get it.
Just the worst.
I don't get you guys. How can you act so casual after murdering someone?
Don't look at me.
I don't think I'm acting casual.
Don't be mean.
I mean, I didn't murder anyone. Yeah, I'm completely innocent. How dare you call me a murderer? Whatever. Either way, the truth will be revealed soon enough, because there can be no doubt one of us is the culprit. The killer, the one that Here he goes again. Let's just let Makoto do his thing. The killer, the one that murdered Sakura. She was stronger than anyone I know. That's why the only way she would go is willingly. Which means getting Aoi out of there. Oh, I hope I'm not right, but that's what makes the most sense to me from the clues I found. And yet, someone killed her. And that person is here. The person is one of us. All right, let's hear what everybody has to say
Don't look
first.
at me.
I said it before and I'll say it again. It wasn't me. He's probably on edge because I like the first trial he was like one of my main suspects for some reason because the crystal ball. For trial 2, I thought it was him for a little bit. For trial 3, I had to defend him. So no wonder by trial 4 he's all like whizzed out because he's been like under fire for every single one. So what you gotta say? The culprit is one of us. Make no mistake about that. What do you gotta say? Hello. Because I didn't do it. How many times do I have to tell you? Alright, well, one's enough.
Hey.
This doesn't seem like it. Standing around here isn't going to do us any good. Let's get going. Alright, finally you... How can you just stand there and say you didn't do it, even without breaking a sweat? Oh, here we go. Come on, it's time to put an end to this. I made my way towards the elevator. With each step I took, I felt like I was moving further and further away from my goal. I could feel a chilling fear running through me, trying to make me rot from the inside out. No matter how many times I go through this, it never gets any easier. I climbed into a steel prison in total silence. Watched the door close, and felt it begin the sinister descent. There's 6 people! There's 6! There's 6! We started with 15, and after this we're gonna have 5! That's gonna be a third of what we started with. Could you imagine, like, if you did this with 300 people? You'd have 100 people. 200 people would be dead right now. Elevator lowered, uttering its all too familiar clucking sounds. But if this game started with 315 people or anything like that, I'd have to give up giving a voice for all of them. I struggled so much when I still had all 15. I didn't know what voice to do for which because so many were similar. And actually with Sakura going, that eliminates the very last problem I had with voicing the characters, and that was Yasuhiro and Sakura. Their voices were kind of the same. Well, neither of them was the freaking thwomp, but you know, it was somewhat similar. But now everyone's kind of individual, but still, I miss Sakura. The elevator lowered, uttering its all too familiar clunking sound. It fell lower and lower, and as suddenly as always, the ride was over. The doors opened up once again. Oh, it's even different again. It's Aztec. Oh, no. What? Did I just say it's Aztec? No, that's Egyptian.
Just the 6 of you, huh? Really? That's so few. You must be so lonely.
You say that like it's not your fault with all that's left.
I wonder, will the class trial end with one less classmate again? Or will your school life come to an end completely? Now then, are you ready to begin? You know the drill. Find your assigned seats.
Here, this one's got my name on it. And so the curtain opened up for the 4th time. A deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal, a deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly faith, a deadly class trial! Ah! Yeah, I like to save. Woo! Got another. It feels like just yesterday I did the one for Celeste. Let's take a look at my tooth bullets. Alright, so let's review the evidence. Even though I already did that, but I'll just make this quick. Monokuma fell, knocked out. The chair was pushed against the door. Sakura had blood leaking from herself from throwing up right there. There was a candy wrapper, and there was glass out on the floor that was weighed more than just one Monokuma bottle. There was a Monokuma piece found, which tied to only 1 bottle. And since there was originally 6, because I remembered that fact, because of course I remember everything about Monokuma, even in jar form, there were originally 6 up there, now there's 4. If there was only 1 bottle to knock out Sakura, there would only be 1 bottle missing, but there's 2. Then there was this protein drink and some handprints inside of a locker. Still don't really know what that means, but I'm sure I'll get my mind bamboozled. We got the note from Aoi that Yasuhiro, Toko, and Byakuya received letters to meet Sakura today. Byakuya said that he received it, but didn't go. She said she received it and didn't go. There was some pocket trash that met the same exact color palette as the polka dot candy wrapper we found in Sakura at the scene of the crime, found in Yasuhiro's pocket. There was also some yellow powder on her shoe, which also tied with the yellow powder found in Poison and the shoe print marks the poison was found in the Chem A when it really belongs in Chem C. As you see, it starts with C9, and this one is C4, meaning it should go in the C, not the A, as A is more supplements and sort of medicine, while C is more of deadly poisons and things to get reaction. This ties in with the bottle being heavier, which means there must have been 2 bottles instead of 1. We got Kyoko's examination, which means that she basically recovered everything, which gave us more facts about everything, including this, as well as the dying message to say Toko, which I think may be Sakura and Aoi trying to frame Toko, because Toko was the one that hurt Aoi. So if they're going to blame it on anyone, might as well blame it on the person who disliked them. And I think that's a complete review of the evidence I think I need to go over. Let me set my skills. Cool and composed. I got no other skill. Oh, lost in thought. Yeah, that one. Okay. Alright. I think we're ready to do this. Trial. Alright.
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. So, your votes will determine the results.
Thanks, Monokuma.
If you can figure out who done it, then only
Was it
they
you?
will receive punishment.
How was it me?
But if you pick the wrong one, then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened. And the one that deceived everyone else will graduate.
That doesn't seem to fit into your society rules you're playing out here. Yeah, if you murder someone, it's fine unless you get caught. If you don't get caught, it doesn't matter.
Now then, where to begin?
We already know who did it.
Yeah, she's doing the Celeste thing.
Whoa, deja vu.
The
Yeah.
one who killed Sakura is one of the people that hated her. Byakuya, Toko, or Hiro. It was one of you.
Oh, I really liked Aoi, and I know that this wasn't her plan if I'm right, but if I am right, then...
I had nothing to do with it.
I actually believe you, despite how you're muttering. But you always stutter. You can't... If someone is awkward, you can't expect them being awkward during their trial to be evidence against them.
Yeah, I'd never kill someone. No way.
I believe
I don't
that.
want to hear your stupid excuses.
He seems really sure it was one of those 3s, the killer. She must have some reason for believing that. Let's see what she has to say. Jumping right into this. Make your argument. Hey, always account. Alright. Let's do this.
It was one of you.
Alright.
One of you killed Sakura.
And what reason
This
do
slow
you
down?
have
Okay,
for
yeah.
saying so?
I just gotta know.
Because you all had a motive. You hated her.
Is that it? That doesn't make any sense. That's the only reason you have for accusing us?
That's low. That's about as low as you can get.
How low can you go? Limbo, limbo.
It was one of you. One of
Alright.
you killed.
And what reason?
I think
Because
it's
you hated her.
Is that it?
I think it's
That's
this
the
guy.
only reason you have for
Oh, wrong button.
accusing us?
Uh-oh.
That's low. That's about as low.
I didn't mean to
as-
take that.
It was one of you killed.
And what reason?
Alright, well, I'm just gonna use this. I'm gonna have to take this out. Yep. I forgot.
Shoot.
Yeah, that was okay. That was my bad. That was
was
100,000% my
And
bad.
what reason?
I forgot it wasn't
hated
hold it,
her.
just
Is
press.
That it?
That's
The only reason you have for...
no, that's wrong.
FYI, I knew it was that. I just
Another reason
Forgot
you
if it was
suspect
hold or
them is
just
because
press.
Sakura wanted to meet with them, right?
yeah.
Yeah, and that was right before she died.
Mm.
So there's no doubt about it. One of those 3 killed her.
Can't disagree with Hina. It's a good reason to suspect all 3 of them. And doesn't mean one of them did it. Oh, here we go again. Make your argument. Pocket trash. Oh yeah. Oh, please don't say it was Yasuhiro. I know he's the red herring for this.
The fact that Sakura
He set up
wanted to
perfectly
meet with all
like a
3 of
good
them,
red herring.
There's no way that's not suspicious.
But I've been playing this game for
One of you is
a while. I
absolutely
know how to
guilty.
do a court trial now.
I don't deny that she wanted to meet with us, but
Yeah,
I
mean, that's
never
fine.
went to see her.
That's true.
I didn't either.
Yeah, same here. I never
Oh,
saw
okay.
her.
So he's the red herring because he
Come on.
did go to see her,
There's no way none of you went.
but he didn't kill her.
At least one of you is lying.
Okay, so yes, he did go to see her, but he definitely is the one who killed her. He's a
I
baby.
don't deny that I never went.
I didn't.
Yeah, same here.
No, that's wrong.
cut! I still can't read what he says because Makoto's head is covering it. Break!
Hiro, when we were talking before, you dropped a small piece of paper, remember?
Yeah.
It was white with red polka dots.
What's that got to do with anything?
It's okay. It's okay it's okay if you went to go talk with Sakura. It's fine, but just
That's
I know you didn't do
gotta be
it.
the wrapper from the candy I gave Sakura.
yeah.
No, it's.
Yasuhiro, you're not in trouble. Don't worry. I know you didn't kill
Ever
her.
since we got into the warehouse, I totally monopolized that entire box of candy.
That is true. You did tell
So
me
there's
that.
no way a single one of them was left in the warehouse.
In that case, Hiro, where did you get that piece of candy?
Or did he steal from Aoi? Ooh,
From
one of them.
Sakura.
I don't think he killed her.
It's the only explanation.
Makes sense.
Well, I mean, yeah, sure, I got it from her.
Yasuhiro, it's okay. Stop. You're gonna make everybody think it's you.
She
No, it isn't
gave
you.
it to me forever ago. It doesn't have anything to do with what happened to her.
When? When did she give it to you?
The last time you saw Sakura was when Hina had to go to the nurse's office, right?
Yeah, so I must have got it sometime before then.
Just say you went to go see her, man. That doesn't. We're not gonna think you did it that point. Cause I got so much evidence that says it wasn't you. Cause this is like the only thing anybody really has against you. And Sakura could only have gotten the candy after the incident in the nurse's office. And that reason I know that is, Hiro got the candy from Hina. Sakura loved candy. Sakura got the candy. Yes. Putting back that
I'm not
hot,
sure
baby.
about that, Hiro. Hina didn't actually give Sakura the candy till after she left the nurse's office.
Yep, she told me that.
So if that was the last time you saw her, there's no reason you should have had that candy.
Damn it!
It's okay, Yasuhiro.
I mean, what I meant was,
I know you didn't kill her, but I just say the truth.
oh, that's right. I did meet up with her in the
That's a
red room.
hero.
You got a problem with that?
Why the sudden hostility?
Yeah.
Well, we just talked. That's all. I didn't do
What do you
anything.
mean, why
gotta
hostility?
believe me.
He's admitting that he was. This is like the most, like suspicious thing anybody could said related to the case. For him to say, yeah, I met her 30 seconds before she died, but I didn't do it. How many of these people do you think's gonna believe that? No wonder this guy doesn't want to say it, even if he didn't do it. I know he didn't do it.
You're acting
It's a freaking
incredibly
baby.
suspicious.
You're acting incredibly suspicious.
Hero, calm down.
Hostility.
Yeah.
It's not just normal hostility. You're the real culprit. I even have proof.
Just. All right.
Proof?
Ooh.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, so Hero's
I'm
got a
talking
proof
about
after all.
her shining message.
Ooh, the shining message. What shining
At
message
the scene
even
of the
be?
crime, she had written out Toko in her own blood.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
I don't think either of these people do it. They're just like accusing. It's an innocent accusing an innocent.
It was her dying message. Just like
Hmm.
what you guys were talking about with Sayaka.
Do you think she'd be like, oh, I'm throwing up blood. If you only open up this magazine on a random page, right? Toko, close it, put it upside down. I'm gonna go on this chair and just get myself knocked out.
That's true. I saw it for myself.
See? See? Toko did it.
No, neither of you did it.
What are you saying? No way! I didn't do it!
I'm actually on your side. I've done a huge turnaround with Toko. I like Toko.
You just don't know when you're beat, do ya?
Yeah.
Hiro, hold on. When did you see that dying message of hers?
Huh? Well, when we found Ogre's body. Duh.
Oh,
But if you
yes, so
recall,
Hero.
Hina was very adamant about keeping you
Oh,
away
yeah, so
from the
Hero
scene of
was
the
there
crime.
with Hina and Sakura when. Oh, I don't want it to be Yasuhiro, but I'm holding out. I'm holding out for a hero. I'm holding out for a hero, literally. Hiro.
So it's hard
Yes,
to
Hiro.
believe that's when you actually saw the message for yourself.
Huh? Hold on. But when Kyoko found the magazine with the dying message, it was on the magazine shelf. Got it.
Kyoko.
Good at this.
You found the magazine on the magazine shelf, right?
Yeah.
That's right. Looking through the shelf, I
Oh, I'm
found the
making them so
magazine
proud.
with
I'm
the
such a
dying
good detective
message
now.
on it. I found it right there.
Now
at
that
the
nobody's
scene of the
talking
crime,
bad about me except for
after we
Byakuya,
started
but
the
I've just kind of gotten used to
investigation.
that. I finally get a chance to show my skills.
That's true. Then what Hiro just said doesn't really make sense, does it?
Yeah.
Doesn't make sense?
Oh, it was Hiro's idea to write Toko to help, but it was Aoi that ultimately
What
poisoned
doesn't
her.
make sense? Everything I said makes perfect sense.
No. There's definitely something strange about it. Keiko found the dying message during the investigation, in which case, clearly contradicts what the hero told us. Please don't say it was Hiro, but I kinda still think it was Aoi. Like dying message. Oh. My baby.
I can tell you exactly when I found the dying message.
All right.
When Ogre's body was discovered.
And I can tell you when I found the dying message. It was only after the investigation had begun.
Okay.
I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf. When I pulled it out, I saw her final words.
Okay.
What's your problem?
No.
What I said makes total sense. I can tell you exactly when Ogre's body was.
And I can tell you when it was only after I found the magazine
Tucked away
I'll take
on
this.
the magazine shelf.
when I pulled it out.
What's your problem? What I said makes total sense.
And I'll bring that up with Yasuhiro's other point. This
I can
seems
tell
like
you
more sense.
exactly when Ogre's body was discovered.
Oh! Except for that one time, which is just me feeding the controls, I'm
When
freaking
Sakura's body was
killing
found,
this.
that magazine was sitting on the shelf nearby.
I want to go back and watch my first class trial and how dumb I was at all of this. And now I'm not saying I'm the best. Obviously, I don't think anyone's best at this. And I'm not saying I'm perfect or great or advanced or expert or... But I'm good. I think I'd say I'm good.
That's where Kyoko found it.
Definitely much better than when I started
After
this.
we'd begun the investigation, and you weren't
Yeah.
at the murder scene.
Yeah,
so
'cause
there's no
they
way you
kicked
could
you out.
have seen it then.
Oh,
Tell us the
yes,
truth,
yo.
Hero. When did you see the message?
He's gonna say he wrote it, didn't he?
Hold on. You're focusing on the wrong part. Why does it matter when I saw it?
Because
All you gotta do is read the Vienna sausage Ogre left us, and we know who the killer is. Toko!
he just remembers what freaking Sayaka did when she was confronted with
I don't
Leon.
even know where to begin with that one. He's just trying to confuse us.
Actually, can we even be sure Sakura wrote that message in the
Yeah,
first
that's my whole
place?
point.
Yeah? I think we can all agree Ogre wrote that message.
I'm calling her Ogre!
100%, without a doubt.
Where's
She
your
wrote it.
spiritual
And this is me
respect for
talking,
the
so
dead?
You know it's true.
Not a doubt? No, I absolutely do doubt it. There's no way Sakura wrote that message. The moment of truth. Oh, here we go. I gotta focus on the one. Here we go.
Show me the proof. I'm at least 30% right.
I gotta hear
The
this.
occult is bullcrap. Give it a rest.
Because when it goes invisible, that's when I start dying.
I'm at least 30% right.
I'm getting good with this.
The occult is bullcrap. The end is nigh. Show me the proof. I'm at least 30% right. The occult is bullcrap. Give it a rest. I'm at least 30% right.
Oh, final strike!
Show me the proof.
This should prove it.
No, my fight money. I'm sorry I didn't talk during that, but
I'm completely
I really gotta
unconvinced
focus on the tempo on that
Sakura
one.
wrote that dying message.
gotta shut my big mouth.
Because if you look at it,
Mm-hmm.
the message was almost certainly written using a finger. But
Her fingers are too big.
both of her hands were completely free of blood.
Oh, that's right.
Say what?
Then
Oh,
who did write it?
it was Hero, but I don't know. I don't
Hero
think
could
you
very
did.
well have
Oh,
written
you
it
say it was
himself.
Hero.
That would explain how he knew about the message in the first
He's
place.
been so cookie the whole game. I don't want him to be the bad guy.
Yeah, that's exactly what
Thank you.
happened.
Thank you for admitting it.
He admits it.
Good
I
man.
figured as much.
But why would you write something like that?
Yeah.
Because I killed her!
What? No, you did. No, you didn't. I don't believe that. You're admitting to killing
Please,
her?
Just let me explain what happened.
Oh. I feel like this is something to help Aoi, but I don't
I got
know.
Ogre's note, and so I headed to the rec room right before noon, just like it said.
Mm-hmm.
You just did exactly as the note asked? What a fool.
Shut up. Of course he's a fool, but he's an
And when I got there...
awesome fool. Sorry, but do you mind waiting? I asked a couple of other people to meet as well. Oh, okay. Would you like a piece of candy? It might help give you some energy. Oh, Sakura, you angel. Oh, sure, thanks.
That's all she said. After that, we just stood around in awkward silence.
Just whacked over the head?
Suddenly, I heard her mutter something.
This is it. I'm going to end it today. I'm going to end everything.
As soon as I heard that, I just knew. I knew she was gonna try and kill me. She was gonna kill me and make her escape.
No!
So of course I freaked out, and then
You're gonna say that you killed... Oh.
I saw my only chance. I grabbed the Monokuma bottle from the shelf and smashed it across her head. I hit her from behind before she had any idea what was happening.
I don't want... maybe I'm just in denial, but I don't think this is true.
Then she just went limp. I didn't see her move again after that. Once it was over, I pulled myself together. I realized if I didn't do something, I'd be caught and executed. So I wrote Toko's name in blood across a magazine on the table and I ran away.
No, Hero, you didn't do this.
I can't believe you. You're
He didn't.
the
He didn't.
worst.
He did not.
I
There's
hope
no
you
way.
Die.
There's no.
Well, that's what happened. Go ahead.
No!
Spoil me.
It wasn't
Do
you.
whatever
I know it
want.
wasn't you, because I still have so much evidence that say it might be
You're not gonna
Aoi.
get off that easy. It's death. Death for the one that killed Sakura. We're ready
Yeah, it
to
is
vote
death
now,
for the one who
right?
gets Sakura, but
We
I
know
still
who
don't know.
did it.
I still don't think it's Aoi.
No, I think there's more to Hiro's story.
Thank you. Thank
What
you.
are you talking about?
Because
What
Makoto
else
isn't
could
saying
there
anything.
be?
Because of course he isn't.
There's one thing that Hiro's story just now doesn't explain. And until we figure that part out, we can't consider the case closed.
Thank you. Oh, Hiro, why are you taking the hit? Oh, he's such a good guy. He's so good. Unless he actually is the killer. But if he's not, if I'm right about all this, which I don't know if I am much anymore, but I still kind of think it's Aoi. You can't tell me Hiro's not the. He's the new best. Okay. Hifumi was kooky and weird and cool. Chihiro was innocent and cool. Monokuma is okay. Well, Monokuma's the best. He's tied with Yasuhiro, but Yasuhiro freaking ascended. Literally. What he would have had to do after writing that message doesn't make sense. Everything was hidden. Why you picked Toko? Why didn't you pick Toko? Why the magazine was hidden? Yeah.
I got it!
Yeah, that's right. Why was it
That's
hidden?
true.
If you wanted people to find it.
Everything you just said. It doesn't explain why the magazine was hidden, does it?
Yeah.
By the time the
Oh,
body was
Makoto, I'm so
discovered,
proud of you.
the magazine had been picked up and put on the shelf.
Yeah.
Why would you
Upside
take
down.
the time to write that message, then stick it somewhere we might not find it?
Oh. Well,
So Hiro, just say you
I
didn't do
didn't
it.
hide it. I'm sure I just left it sitting there on the table.
Really?
He's lying. He's gotta be lying.
Oh, I don't know if that's suspicious or not.
I don't see any
I don't think he
reason
would.
he would lie now,
Yeah.
after already confessing to the crime.
Literally.
Then-
He already just said he did.
He's not lying.
Assuming he's telling the truth, someone else must have put the magazine back on the shelf.
Ooh.
In other words, at least one other person was in the rec room both before and after the incident.
Then a.
I don't think there's any question about that.
But then, who was it?
If they went to the trouble of hiding the magazine, they must not have liked what was written on it.
Ooh, Toko. Toko did go. Someone who wouldn't like would have been written. There's only one shot. Yeah, I'm sure it was Byakuya. Yeah, Miss
I
Toko.
got it!
I'm back to 5 points.
Had to be
Yes.
Toko, right?
Yeah.
Who else would want to hide the magazine other than
And
the
why is
person
everybody
whose
just
name
walking
was
in on
written
Sakura's dead body? Just, yeah, I'm just doing something in here.
Was he right,
Papa.
Toko? Did you really go to the
Well, they do have reasons for not liking her. I mean, I would have helped her, but I know that I understand their reasons. I mean, they thought Sakura was gonna try to kill her.
Why would I have... Wait, but more important,
What's more important?
doesn't even matter. We already know who did it, right?
I don't
Hiro
know if you
just
guys.
admitted it.
That's right. I killed her.
Hero, shut up! Shut up!
You didn't.
Thank you.
Who asked you?
I did.
I doubt Hiro attacked
Taking a
Sakura with
stand.
the bottle.
Toko,
But that's not
Makoto
where
is
this case
being the
ends.
freaking chief right now.
What do you mean?
What do you mean? What do I
What he
mean?
means is that Hiro isn't the killer.
Yes, yes, I knew it. I knew it. No, yes,
That's
it is.
I don't believe it.
Hiro,
Yes.
tell us what happened one more time. If we go through it once
Oh,
more,
Hiro was
it
such
should
a
become
nice
clear he's
person.
not Sakura's killer.
I love him.
So, what do you want me to do?
Just say everything you just said
Just
again.
tell us what happened one more time when you attacked Sakura.
Air quotes
I
attack
don't really see
Sakura.
why, but okay.
I haven't reached the end of this case just yet. Hiro isn't the real killer. I have to prove that. Ooh. Make your argument. Kyoko's examination summary, status, yellow powder. Alright.
I didn't want to, but I did it.
Yeah,
I grabbed a Monokuma bottle from the shelf nearby. And I hit Ogre from behind before she could do anything.
You hit her from behind. And you only hit her once. Is that right?
No, the real person hit her
just
twice.
After the first swing, the bottle shattered, and...
See? Hiro really is the
Okay, I got it. I'm gonna
I hit Ogre from behind.
You hit her from, and you only hit her.
Yeah, just once.
No, that's wrong.
Counter! Break. I just realized it said counter.
If Sakura died from Hiro's single blow, that doesn't explain why she had 2 head wounds.
Yeah.
2?
Yeah.
That's right. She had 2 separate wounds
My
on her
random gained fact that freaking what was it? That there were 6 Monokuma bottles. It came in me observing tiny chess piece Monokuma bottles ended up helping in a case like 8 years later.
And remember, this girl examines dead bodies as a hobby.
Yeah.
Personally, I'm inclined to believe her.
Thank you.
But I only hit her once. How could she have 2 wounds?
Because you didn't hit her at
2
all.
wounds means she was struck twice. What's more, both attacks must have come from a Monokuma bottle.
Yep.
Hold on. How can you know that just from some cuts on her head?
Well.
She was attacked twice with 2 Monokuma bottles?
Yeah.
It's not just because of her head wounds. It's also because of the Monokuma bottles themselves. There's something very suspicious about those bottles.
Yep. You're missing a horse, and you're missing a queen. I think. Yeah.
Once you
Okay. One of the
understand
two.
that
One of the
part,
2, queen or king.
you'll
One of the royalties.
understand why 2 separate Monokuma bottles must have been used.
Yes.
Think back. After the incident, there were 4 Monokuma bottles left on the
Sitting on the shelf.
right?
One fell off and hit Sakura. 3 little Monokumas sitting on the shelf. Another fell off and
And we found
It's
pieces of a
Sakura
bottle on the
again.
ground, along with the chess piece it had inside.
yeah,
That was the bottle Hiro hit Sakura with, right?
allegedly.
For now, just note that there were 4 intact bottles and 1 broken bottle. But originally, there were 6
Yes.
bottles in total.
I knew that. Yeah,
meaning
even
one
I knew
has
that.
gone missing.
But how can you know for sure there were 6 bottles?
Because I saw it before,
That's
like
easy.
3 weeks ago.
If you look at what the bottles all had in common, it should become clear.
Yeah. All had different chess pieces. Let's bring the Monokuma bottles. It's starting to become clear. Connection must be the object the Monokuma was holding. Ooh. Hangman's Gambit. Chess piece. Oh, I already knew it before he gave me the letters. Need a C. 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 E. Need an E. Mark Zuckerberg.
Lord Farquaad.
Oh, I need a
I got it!
Now I understand.
chess piece. Oh, complete. 2 exclamation points.
That's it. The chess pieces.
Yeah.
Inside each bottle, there was a Monokuma figure
I am
holding a
killing
different
this.
chess piece.
Thought I was doing good last time.
King, rook, bishop, pawn. I definitely remember seeing each of those.
Same.
And the piece that was inside the broken bottle we found was the knight, if
Yeah.
I remember.
We need a
So,
queen or
what's
king.
that
I don't. I
matter?
know more. I know chess. I just for always. I think it's the queen that's missing.
I guess you don't know too much about chess, do you?
But since I
Then
don't,
let
I'm
me
not
explain.
100% sure. I'm saying it's either the
In
queen or the king.
chess, there are 6 different pieces.
Mm-hmm.
The king,
the queen, the rook,
the
the
rook,
knight, the horse,
knight, bishop,
the tower,
and pawn.
and the circle guy. I know
What
chess.
was left intact at the crime scene were the king, rook,
Yeah, it was the queen. I
bishop,
called it.
and
Yes, I
pawn.
do know chess.
Just those 4. And on the ground was the knight.
Oh, so the queen is missing.
Yeah.
So we only have evidence for 5 bottles at the scene, while one apparently went missing.
Or it was smashed in the piece and some of the glass was
Chess have
taken.
to do with anything?
Well, listen.
Yeah, Shogi is way better.
Wait, no, that's not what I mean. So, let's say a bottle did go missing. There's still no evidence that has anything to do with this case.
Well.
That bottle could have disappeared any time before the murder.
Who actually, no, I was about to say who would take just a Monokuma chess bottle, but I would take one of, I take all of them.
No. It's clear that the missing bottle is connected to this case.
How is it clear?
Well,
Think about what state the missing bottle must have been in. Maybe then you'll understand.
yeah. Wait, the bottle that was missing was excited, it was completely intact, it was broken. Got it!
The bottle must have been broken.
Yeah, because there was even more glass on the ground than just one bottle.
What makes you so sure?
Well,
Because there was evidence at the scene that supports it. That's right. We found evidence that shows
yeah.
there was more
Thank
than
you for
just
saying
one
we and not
broken
just
bottle
Kyoko
at
and
the scene.
Koto.
What
You
is
freaking
this
stepping up.
evidence?
Well, I'll show you. Ooh, Toko's seeming a little suspicious right now. But I still kind of feel like it's Aoi. Broken bottle, the evidence that proves that Kyoko and I found it out before. Wait!
I got it!
I got it! I am
Earlier,
so good at this
Kyoko and I
one!
did a little experiment.
I got so good at this process.
We
I hope
compared
the next
weight
time
of
it
the
isn't like
broken
changed
bottle pieces
100%.
at the scene to one of the unbroken bottles.
Yeah.
And what we found was that the collection of pieces was heavier.
Yeah.
There was actually more than 1 bottle's worth of shattered glass.
So from this, we can surmise that 2 bottles were actually broken at the scene of the crime.
Yeah,
But someone
I
did their
called it.
best to clean up the pieces of one of the bottles, along with the figure inside. But when they did, they must have left behind a few too many pieces, which is only natural. They certainly had no way to measure the exact right number of pieces to remove.
But
Yep.
why would they have to try and get rid of it like that anyway?
Because of what it would reveal about the case.
Uh-huh. Jeez, why am I yawning? This is awesome. I shouldn't be yawning. I never yawn. There can be no doubt that this was second missing Monokuma bottle was involved in this case. It's been used by some bowling aficionado. Don't know what that's doing. Sakura's second attacker. Yes.
The
she was
bottle
attacked
that was
twice.
removed from the
She
scene
just got knocked
was
out.
used the
Oh,
second time
jeez.
Sakura was
It's
attacked.
gonna and like, geez, stay down. Yeah.
The second wound on Sakura's head came from that second bottle. Given all the evidence, this is the only possible conclusion.
Yep.
Killer wanted to make it look like there was only 1 attack, so they had to get rid of their evidence.
Well, they didn't know how much of the evidence to get rid
From
of,
there,
and they left behind
we can
one too
conclude
many
that it
pieces.
wasn't Hiro who delivered that second blow.
Thank you.
Wouldn't you agree, Toko?
Ooh.
And there's the matter of the
Ooh.
magazine. You must have been in the rec room when the incident took place.
Wait, I admit, maybe there was a second attack, but there's no evidence I had anything to do with it.
No way! You killed her! I'm sure of it!
Neither of you killed her. It was freaking Aoi, probably.
Shut up! Until 2 seconds
These
ago,
are all red
you
herrings.
were claiming you killed her.
I'm not afraid to admit when I'm wrong. That's just the kind
He,
of guy
he was
I
the guy
am.
last time I was like, maybe they used recordings. Yeah, I don't think they did. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, it's a bad idea. You really think he's gonna stick to a story?
Plus, I just remembered
You know.
something that proves it.
Ooh,
Okay, fine. Let's hear it.
thank you for hearing out the kooky.
It was
the
right
kooky
after
guy.
I got Ogre's note. I was kind of nervous about it, so I went to the rec room early. You know, to stake it out or whatever.
Yeah.
So I was waiting there, and that's when I saw her.
Saw what?
I saw Toko go into the rec room.
Ooh, you
Pretty
did?
soon, Ogre showed up, and she went into the rec room.
Stop calling
I
the ogre.
assumed Toko was still in there, so I figured everything would be okay. That's why I headed in. But when I got inside, Ogre was all alone. Toko had disappeared.
And you
Toko was
just
in the locker,
now decided
maybe.
to share that with us?
After the shock of thinking I'd killed someone, I forgot all about it.
I believe that
Could
coming from
someone
this
tighten
guy.
the screws on his brain? I think they've come loose.
You're just now noticing that?
So, Toko, where the heck did you disappear to?
Ooh,
You
the locker
don't
probably.
know what you're talking about. I never went in the rec
She went into
room.
the locker so she can hide from Hiro because she didn't want anyone to know
I'm
that she went to
sure
go
she
see,
didn't
Sakura.
disappear. But maybe
Yep,
she found
I
someone
caught
to hide.
it.
Hiding in the rec room? Don't be ridiculous. Why are you
not nice. No, it's not ridiculous at all. I need proof that shows Toko is hiding something in the rec room. I have it. She left it there for anyone to find. New element is banned. Oh, here comes another new element. I'm drowning in new elements. So far, you're probably pressing the triangle button during your final strike without a second thought. But from now on, you're gonna have to pay a little extra attention to your final blow. Now you have to choose the proper truth bullet to use to... Ooh! Select the same way during the non-stop debate. Simply press the L1 button. Alright. Also like the debate, if your logic difficulty is set to kind, you have fewer bullets to choose from. But for educational purposes, we're just going to pretend you're set to mean regardless. Just this one, okay? Oh, by the way, you're about halfway through the game now. Go on. Go. Thanks, narrator. Halfway through? Wait, what? We're dropping like flies. We're only halfway through. I mean, don't get me wrong. That's freaking awesome. Because I was scared I'm getting close to the end of this first game. I wanted to go on much longer. Halfway through. I also love that it nods to it. Whoever this narrator, it's probably Monokuma. It was freaking awesome.
Well then, good luck and have fun.
Won't do that for Monokuma. Alright, here we go. Gotta focus in. The moment of truth. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. I got so many things to keep track of now.
It's a lie! I admit nothing.
Right.
I hate you. I curse you.
Ooh.
No! That's enough! I
She is
admit
losing
nothing.
it. She is
curse
losing
you.
it. She is freaking mad. I'm not even looking at the screen. I'm just hitting random, not random, but
It's a lie!
not looking at what she's saying. Am I doing good?
Enough! It's a lie!
Oh, that worked! Final strike.
That's enough!
Flash charge on the sword. Lock handprint. This one!
This should prove it.
Oh, push, no, bye, buddy. I nailed that
Did you
one!
know someone left a handprint behind
I
on
nailed
the
it.
inside of the locker? They must have been hiding in there and put their hand on the wall without thinking. Does this handprint look familiar, Toko?
Ooh.
No, it doesn't.
Okay then, let's just compare it to
Also, I
your
love how
hand,
we're having
shall
finally
we?
Toko in
That'll
another
clear
case, not
everything up,
genocide. Freaking
right?
Jack or Jill went up the hill to fetch a pail of dingus.
Stop wasting my time. Just tell us the truth.
Yeah!
It's my handprint.
Thank you. Alright, moving on.
She just straight up admitted it.
You want to talk?
You killed Sakura! No, I swear, there's no way!
Out with it.
Just say what you did.
Kill her.
Ooh.
Straight
Everyone
up
thinks I did it.
again.
Wait, what do you mean probably?
Give us the details, Toko.
Give us the deets!
What happened between you and Sakura?
Da-da-da.
Talk. Now.
Please.
After I read Sakura's note, I decided to go there early, so I went into the rec room. I didn't know what she might do if I didn't go, but I was too scared to face her head on.
So you turn into
So I
what, Jack?
figured I'd just sneak in first and hide in the locker.
Then, did you see what happened? Did you see me hit her?
Oh.
Yes, and I saw you write my
Oh.
name. I saw you forge her dying message.
Oh, hero, why'd you do that? I don't think he killed her. Actually, no, that's a completely normal thing for Hiro to do. Well, I mean, like, forging a name is pretty scummy, but, you know, he thought she was gonna attack her for good reason, even though I knew she wasn't going to. So he did that to, like, protect himself. And after Sakura knew everyone's coming after her, too, that's when she decided to... Blah, blah. Anyway, Toko did the second attack, but... Hiro, that's kind of scummy writing down someone else's name, but I knew you just wanted to live, which is a basic human thing, so I'm not going to take off too many points. You're still my favorite. Tied with Monokuma still.
Well, that's awkward.
So after he left, I jumped out of the locker and put the magazine back on the shelf.
Didn't realize you put it
But when
upside
you
down.
did, you put it back upside down.
I didn't mean to. I was in a hurry.
Imbeciles, all of you.
Jeez.
Forget all that.
So mean.
Why did you attack Sakura?
Yeah.
After I put the magazine back, I heard a sound behind me like a monster growling.
This is very reasonable, too. You know, fighting regular Sakura is bad. Facing a growling Sakura...
Turned around.
Awful. Oh, yeah, that's...
Sakura, covered in blood and staring right at me.
That's a very reasonable thing to hit her again if she looks at you like that.
When I saw all that blood, I fainted. Right there in front of the magazines. I don't remember what happened after that. If you want to know more, you'll have to ask her.
She's at the public library.
All right, let's bring her out. There you go.
It was your fault after
It's nice. It's nice to talk to Toko again, but you know, I like Jack more. She's more fun.
My fault, Master's fault. When our faults combine, they soar to even greater heights.
Just answer the question.
Oh, he's
Did
sweating.
you
Oh,
kill
you
Sakura?
that's,
Did you hit her with a puddle too?
Well, to be honest, Miss Morose and me don't actually share our memories. So I can't really say what was going on. But I was just minding my own business, sleeping peacefully when someone shook me awake.
why is she biting her thumb?
Was it a prince paying me a visit? I wondered. So I opened my eyes to see...
Sakura! She looks awesome.
I was not prepared for that. And, well, I guess it took me by surprise.
Yeah, I'd imagine so.
I got so startled, I smacked her with the first thing I could find, which I guess was a bottle.
That's knocked her
Sakura
out.
was just worried about you, and you're terrible. No, she's terrible. Thanks to her, I murdered someone who wasn't an adorable boy for the first time ever.
I'm
And when it
sorry.
was all over, you collected the pieces of the bottle to get rid
Kill
of the
Yugi.
evidence.
Don't kill
didn't you?
Yugi, but if you're looking for an adorable boy, I mean, he's a baby.
I wasn't about to die for some woman. If I'm gonna go down, I want it to be for killing Master.
That's a good final note for
Just go
Byakuya
away
here.
and die your meaningless death alone. Don't drag me into
Oh, drag him down
But I
with
just
it.
can't catch a break, you know? Fate's got it out for me. Because normally, Sakura should have been able to dodge my attack, no problem.
Even as strong as she is, she must have still been reeling from Hiro's attack.
No.
Hey, come on. That's, you know.
It's
But
alright, Hiro.
anyway, I'm not the one that killed Ogre. So that's good.
Woo!
He still can't go with a bottle though.
But it was kind of justified. I'm on Hiro's side on
Well
this
then,
one.
that's that. Let's start the vote.
Hold on. Huh? Shade had some words for Hina on that one.
What's wrong?
Hero, whatever.
Come on, everyone, we're ready to vote, right? Let's do this.
Oh, I was Aoi, wasn't it?
Not quite yet.
Not yet? Why not yet?
Well,
Don't you think there was something odd about Toko's story?
Mhm.
I mean, you had to have noticed.
Odd. Huh?
Hero's
mean odd?
attack, and then Toko's, but that still wasn't the end of it.
she would have bought her. She thinks she could, and then sit in a chair comfortably and lower her head.
Tell us your story one more time. Tell us what happened after you fainted. Then even this gaggle of idiots should understand what I'm talking about.
I already know what you're talking about. I
Your wish is my
think.
command,
You've not-
darling.
Not over yet, is it? When who killed Sakura is boom, 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 boom. Make your argument. Right. Okay. I think it's the status of the body.
I was just sleeping peacefully. And all of a sudden, Sakura was right there in front of me.
Okay.
I remember waking up right in front of the magazine shelf.
You were taken by surprise when you saw Ogre covered in blood. So you smashed
Why are
her
you
head in
calling her
with a
ogre
Monokuma
still?
bottle?
Aren't you supposed to be the spiritual
You
one?
got it! I smashed her good!
And where did the attack take place?
Good for you.
Right where I woke up. I killed her there in front of the shelf.
Whee! Oh no, I hit the wrong thing! Oh, dang it! Just shoot it now.
I was just, and all of a sudden,
Don't hold it. Don't hold it, you
were taken
freaking
by surprise.
idiot.
You smashed her.
I'm talking to myself.
And
Don't
where
worry.
did the attack?
right where I woke up, I killed her there in front of the
Whee! Wait!
You found Sakura sitting upright in a chair.
Yeah.
If the blow by the shelf was the cause of death, there's no explanation why she was in that chair.
Exactly.
So, you finally noticed.
I noticed the whole time. Doing
Just
this.
another lie from a bloodthirsty serial killer.
Are you sure you didn't attack
A
her
serial
while she was
killer.
sitting in the
A serial
chair?
killer kill. She doesn't. They don't lie.
No, I'm sure she's telling the truth. Anyone who saw the murder scene should think the same way.
Yeah. That has to be it. The evidence that proves there was an attack in front of the magazine shelf. That's the freaking blood right there. Yeah, this one.
I got it!
I got it! I am
Sakura was
so on
definitely
top of this.
attacked
I
in
got
front of the
everything.
shelf. The blood stain by the magazines is proof of that.
Yeah.
Then she must have moved the body after she killed her, right? All to make it look like I did it. Because when I hit her, she was sitting in the chair.
Oh!
Come on now, look at me. I can't carry anything heavier than my own scissors.
I believe
There's
that.
no way I could move a muscle-bound heavyweight like that.
Then what's the deal?
Yeah.
Well, are you still convinced the case has come to an end?
No, I was never convinced.
Plus,
Ah, it's
the
Aoi.
biggest mystery of all, the
Oh, I
locked
think I'm
room,
right. What's that?
still has yet to be explained.
Yeah.
Until we take care of that, we can't say this case has been properly settled.
Exactly.
Oh, that part's easy. After she killed Sakura, Toko just hid in the locker again.
No, because we saw the locker was already open when we looked through the window.
So she just hid in there till everyone showed up and opened the door? And while everything
No.
was all confused and hectic, she just snuck out of the locker into the group.
No, I don't think that's possible.
Yep. I think the only way Toko was hiding in the locker was because, I was in the locker. It was me!
Even before we opened the door to the rec room, Hina and I both got a look inside.
Yeah.
And at that point, the locker was already open. So obviously Toko couldn't have been hiding in there.
Oh, look at Sakura. She's so cool.
Okay then, where was she hiding?
I don't think she was hiding at all.
What's this whole locked room thing about anyway?
It's something only us cool people can talk about.
How do you not know? You killed her!
I think the fact that I don't know proves I didn't kill her. Thank you very much.
Nah, he's
You're
cute.
lying.
No, she's
No, she's not.
I've been saying all along, there's still more to this case.
So have I. You're
But
not
if
some
Genocide
sort of.
Jill
Oh, I'm
didn't do
cool.
it. That means Ogre didn't die from the shot to the head.
Stop calling me Ogre, please.
Well, I can't imagine what else could have killed her.
That's
Well-
because you're overlooking vital information.
We poison stuff. Would we really be missing stuff? Yes! There's another possible explanation. Maybe it's. Make your argument. Make your argument. Make your argument. Yellow powder. Yellow powder. Yellow
What
powder.
was it that killed
Yellow
Ogre?
powder.
If it wasn't from Genocide Jill's attack,
Not true.
then what was it?
Yellow powder. Poison.
There's no other possible cause.
Yellow powder.
What killed Sakura?
Yellow powder.
I can't think of anything other than the shot to her head.
Yellow powder.
guess that I'm blaming me, huh?
Okay, so it's yellow powder.
What was it? If it
Well, I
wasn't
mean,
from
it was
Jen,
that
what
one for
was
the
it?
yellow powder.
There's no other what killed Sakura. I can't
Yellow
think of
powder.
Anything other than the shot to her
What
head.
the frick just happened? Oh, okay. Dang it!
What was it that killed Ogre?
Why did I do
If it
that?
wasn't from
I meant to switch
Genocide
bullets.
Jill's attack, then what was it?
There's no other possible what killed Sakura. I can't think of anything
Nope.
other than...
Yeah, the Monokuma file said that she didn't die from a blow to the head. It said it was yellow powder. Okay, that's the first one was actually my fault.
According to the Monokuma
Messing up.
file, Sakura had vomited blood.
Yeah.
I think we can assume there's a chance this was related to her cause of death.
Possibly maybe
In
poison?
fact, there was even a trace of blood left around her mouth.
Yeah.
Well, I mean... Maybe when she got hit with the bottles, she cut the inside of her mouth.
How?
That's all
How?
it was. The file wouldn't have specified vomited blood.
Yeah.
Not to mention, I didn't find any cuts inside her mouth.
You even checked in there? God, you really are into dead bodies!
They're cool. I mean, well, you did it for the case. Yeah,
No,
totally.
I'm not into dead bodies. What I'm into is solving mysteries.
Hey, same.
But if there wasn't a cut or anything, then what made her vomit blood?
Maybe the
Some
poison.
sort of
The yellow
reaction
powder.
within her body. Sakura was poisoned.
Poisoned?
Yep.
That's right. This is the conclusion I've arrived at, and so there can be no mistake.
Actually, it's one I arrived at. All right. Me and him were just.
Making me go all weak in the knees!
Shut up. Me and him were just butting heads to the whole thing because I figured something out and he goes, well, I found this out and I found it before any of you. And I'm just like, bro, I swear, I've thought of all this.
Is it really so hard to believe? Then let me explain exactly
Kodo
how the
silences
culprit
guys.
was
Say
able
for
to
yourself. You know it. Oh, I know it.
Of course, if you don't mind.
Everyone quiet! Shut up and listen to Master!
I'm surprised your tongue hasn't, like, broken.
But you're the only one talking.
Yeah, loser.
The key to unlocking this mystery was hiding in the chem lab up on the 4th floor.
When I found it.
Not in the rec room? Then I could have found it all along.
You never would have, since you gave up on the search the moment you were barred from the crime scene.
Oh yeah, he just went back to your room.
Yeah, good point.
There's a big shelving unit in the chem lab that houses a variety of mixtures and chemicals. And that's where I found this.
Sands!
Is that the poison?
It's not an especially powerful poison, but it'll still kill you if you drink an entire bottle.
Yep.
But the specific properties don't matter. What does matter is where I found it.
Yep,
Where'd you
in
find
cabinet
it?
A instead of cabinet
The
C.
shelf is divided up into 3 sections, A, B, and
B.
C.
And a C.
In section A, dietary supplements. In B, reagents. And in
Reagents.
C, a variety
Get
of
me
lethal
some mixed
chemicals.
wood down by Unicorn Way.
No one's getting that reference in a billion
That's
years.
where the poison came from?
Say that much.
Section C?
Well, that's the question, isn't it?
Ain't it?
What did the poison be actually just showed us? I'm sure I know where he got it. It's on the same shelf as the poison supplements. I'm positive. Hey.
I got it!
Oh, I mixed. For a second there, I
poison was
forgot if he was
actually in
talking about
section
where
A,
he found the C9 bottle or where he got it from. That's why I was like, wait, what? Then I remembered. Oh yeah, just
You
talking
just
about that.
said that Section A was for supplements or whatever.
Yeah, someone put it in section A.
Strange, isn't it? Why would there be a bottle of poison mixed in with all those nutritional
It was-
additives?
Yeah, so?
Because the
To
culprit
kill.
switched it out. That's why.
What do you mean?
What do you mean? What do I mean?
This.
Ooh, flashback. Couldn't believe my eyes. Sakura put the bottle of poison to his lips.
Master!
Was shocked at what we was. Yeah! Yeah! He was so shocked at what we were seeing. All we could do is stand there and watch. But as if it was even the most natural thing in the world, Sakura was just as calm as ever.
Ugh, that tastes awful.
Oh no! Master's in real trouble! You have to drink some water! You can't just swallow powder! It'll stick to your throat!
Idiot! He just swallowed poison! We need to make him spit it out!
No, we don't.
Flavor certainly makes me want to spit it out. What's so high quality about this stuff?
Yeah, this poison is awful.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about the protein, of course.
Protein?
Oh, they swapped out the things. They put protein in the poison bottle and they put poison in the protein
Can I
bottle.
see that bottle for a second?
Sure. Do whatever you like.
Kyoko took the bottle from Yakuya and scraped out a bit of the contents with one finger. She touched her finger to her
This
tongue.
is... It's protein powder.
Correct. That wasn't poison in the bottle, but harmless protein.
I don't know why I thought of it. Well, I didn't think of that, but in a way, I was still kind of right
Which
about that.
makes one wonder, the poison that should have been in that bottle, where did it go?
In the protein. Only for protein powder. I mean, the poison must have been in. Could it be? Doo-doo-doo. Hangman's Gambit. Oh, I kind of like this one. All right. Protein drink. Bro. Teen. Oh, Need I need a. Oh, there's already.
Now I understand.
I did it! Yeah! Woo! Complete! Bleed!
The poison must have been poured into the protein can. If the protein's in the poison bottle, it seems only logical to assume the reverse is true, right?
Yeah! Oh, please don't tell me that Aoi did it without Sakura's way, because the way I was thinking about it, yeah, I was gonna be sad, but Sakura did it for Aoi, but tell me Aoi just kind of killed her.
Absolutely.
Please.
The contents of each container were switched. So the protein was in the bottle of poison.
Yeah.
And the poison was in the protein can.
Aha,
Once you
the
accept
old
that,
switcheroo.
It becomes obvious how the culprit was able to get Sakura to drink the poison.
Holy crap!
Yeah, yes, hero, my
All
baby.
they had to do was hand her something there at the scene, and she was happy to drink the poison herself.
Something at the scene? Careful with water. A Monokuma bottle. Protein drink. Woo! Ooh,
You're
how's that a
saying
hard
they
one?
gave her a
No, I drank it from a
protein drink,
Monokuma
right?
bottle. Yeah, the taste of the wood of the Monokuma figure makes it
A
taste good.
protein drink which actually contained a deadly poison.
What?
That's
Yep.
all it took to kill Sakura. That is the true cause
I caught
of
it!
death.
I caught it! I caught it! I'm gonna go to calling
I
stuff.
do remember Ogre saying that protein stuff was good for all kinds of aches and pains.
All kinds.
So maybe she took it to try and help
Oh,
with the
yeah.
whole bleeding head wound thing.
That's why she dropped something, because she was so like delirious
But
of
what
getting
was
hit in
offered
the head
to
with
her
2 bottles.
instead was a bottle full of poison. And I already know exactly who
Oh,
swapped the
it was
mixtures.
Aoi! No!
For real? Who was
You
it?
can say Aoi.
Evidence revealing who replaced the 2 materials was left in the chem lab for anyone to see.
Uh-huh. So switch them. Has to be what was found in front of the shelf. The footsteps.
I got it!
Got it. Oh,
Footprints left behind in front of the shelf. That's the evidence you're talking about, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Well, you already know who did it. We just gotta check everyone's shoes.
I visited the chem lab this morning, and there were definitely no footprints there at that point. They must have appeared around the time of the murder, which leaves no doubt that they're connected. What's more,
Yeah, I do
the
that.
footprints were in front of Section A, where I found the bottle meant for the poison. The culprit must have gone to Section A to swap the poison and protein, leaving their footprints behind. And given how clear the prints were, figuring out who they belong to will pose no problem.
Just gotta check everyone's
All we
shoes.
have to do is check everyone's footprints right now. Then we'll see who...
It was me.
I know! No! Oh! 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 Come on, game! Come on! Oh, I caught it, which was a good thing, but I so desperately wanted to be wrong. I knew it was her. I knew it. I knew it from the very first time I started to put the evidence together. But I just hoped that it wasn't her. I knew everything pointed to it being her, to nobody else. There was no other suspects, but I just held out hope. Even though there was no hope to be had, because there's no chance it could be anybody else. Oh, I mean, Hey, Hoey, you were so nice. You're the nicest one here. And I still don't know if you did this intentionally without her knowing, or if you two were in on it and she wanted to help you escape. But I knew it. Oh, no. I don't want to see Aoi die. She's so innocent. She's like, yes, a hero,
The
but like
footprints.
without all the like
They're mine.
abuse charges and like assaults that he talked about earlier.
Hina?
Ugh.
If you're
Yep.
all gonna find out anyway,
Mm-hmm.
I'd rather you hear it straight from me, you know?
Then Ogre's killer was...
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I did it. I killed Sakura.
And she's owning up to
Just
it,
as I suspected.
as I suspected too.
The footprints were made by a pair of sneakers.
I could tell that
There
there were
was no
sneakers. I don't know if I
mistaking
said it, but I could tell. There's only people
the
wearing
only
sneakers.
people
The
here
one
who
who
wear
died and the one
sneakers are-
who isn't dead. People wearing sneakers are Makoto and Hina. Oh yeah,
I got it!
I'm wearing sneakers.
Me and Hina are the only ones. Oh, so Byakuya. That explains why
Oh,
you...
that's why you wanted to check my shoes. These footprints must be. Makoto, are they yours? No! Okay, let me see shoes now from the sides for myself.
If the footprints didn't belong to Makoto, that left only one other possibility.
Just Hina.
Yeah.
Plus, Hina's been acting strange ever since the trial began.
Yeah, I
You
caught
were
that
in
up
an
too.
awful rush to get to the vote, weren't you?
Just like the
This
last.
whole time, you've been focused on pinning the crime on someone else, haven't you?
I can't believe it.
I can believe it, but I just didn't want it to be true.
What
for so
about
long,
it
but...
can't you believe?
Well, It's just the two of them were so close.
That's likely exactly why it turned out this way.
Yep.
Because they were so close, Sakura didn't think twice about it when Hina handed
It wasn't
her the
intentional. Oh, please say it was intentional.
Hina used that trust to kill her. She deceived the victim, and she tried to deceive all of us. I have to say, Hina, coming from you, this was a particularly nasty little scheme.
Yeah, but was it intentional?
Is it true? Did you really kill Sakura? And if you did, why? Why would you do that?
Why?
I found her. There in the rec room. She was hurt. She asked me to bring her that protein drink, but when I went to get the powder from the chem lab, it just...
It wasn't
occurred to me all
intentional.
of a sudden.
It wasn't a duo thing like, hey, AoE, I feel bad. I want you to escape. Do this.
Now's my chance to kill her. That's what you thought, right? That's when you switched out the protein powder, and that's when you gave her the poisoned mixture.
And then she downed it.
Oh my god, you freaking monster! Sakura was so cool, and you were supposed to be like her best friend. This whole time, I was thinking, okay, even though I don't want it to be her, it has to be her, but there is evidence showing that it might have been, like, Sakura, like, hey, you're getting attacked, you're getting hurt, let me sacrifice myself so you can, who cares about everybody else, kill them all, but you can leave, I'll just die because I'm gonna die anyway, so you escape. But no, that wasn't it at all. Freaking Aoi just killed her friend, like her best friend.
And then...
Hold it. I'm not convinced.
Oh!
You're not about to claim she wouldn't kill a close friend, are you?
Oh, please tell me that's
You
right.
still don't get it, do you? The game we're playing here isn't so kind.
There is still a little evidence we haven't brought up, though.
Words like friendship don't matter here. What matters is outwitting the opponent, defeating them. Not a person alive would sacrifice themselves for another. In the end, we're all in it for ourselves.
It was Sakura down in
Just like how
herself.
this girl sacrificed Sakura to save herself.
You say that, but I'm still not convinced.
Thank you, Kyoko.
How many times do you plan to repeat yourself?
Don't misunderstand me. I'm not saying it because of some misguided sentimentalism.
Exactly, she doesn't care about her own sentimental,
But there's
except
still
us,
that
because we're
one
friends.
unsolved mystery, and I'm not convinced.
Are you talking about the locked room problem?
Yeah.
Hina, if you really are the killer, explain it. How did you create that locked room?
Yeah.
Well... that doesn't matter. Just because I'm guilty, that means I have to tell you everything?
Oh, what?
It doesn't. But the fact that you won't tell
Maybe
us
I am right.
concerns me.
Maybe Hina did have a part in it, but maybe Sakura just took herself out.
Surely you're not... Do you honestly think Hina didn't actually kill her?
Yeah, let's not be Akura. The real smart
And
people are
if I
talking.
do?
Which is kind of just guilt.
Impossible. She switched out the mixtures. She's the culprit. There's no way you can doubt this.
Are you sure about that? Even ignoring
Yeah,
the fact that I
Makoto,
don't
stand
wanna
up to him.
believe it just doesn't fit.
What doesn't fit?
I mean, why would someone leave such a clear clue like a footprint?
Ooh, someone tried to frame
It's too obvious. Too easy.
He's
something, a
right.
big red herring.
It makes it
There's
look
been
like
so many
you
red
wanted
herrings.
people to suspect you.
That was... I was just... nervous. So... I didn't notice I'd left a footprint.
Oh, the Sakura got her
You
herself.
didn't notice?
Yeah. That's just how it was. What can I do?
Listen, Hina. Could you go into a bit more detail?
Yeah, explain
Tell
exactly
us more
what you
about
do.
when you switched the poison and the protein.
How come? That doesn't matter.
There was powder on Sakura's shoe, which
Hina,
means she had something to touch the
please.
powder.
I'd like to know too.
Fine.
Waste your time if you like. It's clear that Hina is the culprit.
Oh, he's sweating. Oh, please. Oh, was
There's
it you?
nobody else to suspect. Nobody else could have possibly done it.
Go ahead, Hina. Start from the moment you arrived at the chem lab.
Well, right away I went to section C and got the poison.
Okay.
And is that when you spilled the powder in front of that part of the shelf?
Yeah. When I opened the bottle, I dropped it like an idiot.
I see. Okay then, go on.
So then I moved to section A and got the protein powder, and that's where I switched them. Once I was done with that, I took the protein can that had the poison in it and left the room. But I accidentally put the bottle filled with protein powder back on the wrong shelf. And because of that, everything I did got found out. And that's it.
There is a piece of evidence that contradicts that, though.
That story you just told. First, you went to Section C to get the poison.
Yeah, there's a lot of holes in that
then
story.
moved to Section A to get the protein, right? Meaning you went from Section C to Section A. Do I have that correct?
Yeah.
If that's true. A little strange. Yeah, because you would have seen footprints at C going to A.
Can you repeat that series of events one more time?
What's wrong with you, Big Mac? You're being awfully pushy.
Shut up.
It's
I'm being
the same
finally
thing,
doing
no
something.
matter how many times you hear it. How long until you're satisfied?
Oh, is it him? How long till we figure it out? Till I uncover the full truth of this guy. Bro, Makoto is doing a big turnaround this episode. He's standing up for himself and his ideals about who done it. Make your hero is just in shock. What's in the powder? Chem lab shelf. Switch of powder. It's probably footprints on the powder.
First, I went to Section C. That's when I grabbed the poison.
Okay.
And you spilled some of the powder on the ground in front of the shelf.
Yeah. When I grabbed the bottle, I dropped it.
Ah.
Okay.
Nice
and
going
then?
there.
I moved from Section C to Section A.
That's it. That's what it is.
And that's where I switched the powder. Once I was done I put the bottle filled with the protein powder back in Section. Then I took the bottle and left the... That's all there is.
Honestly, that's enough. How much longer must we talk?
Well, by Akuya, for once, I'm gonna get the upper
And you
hand.
spilled some of the... Yeah. Okay.
Like,
I moved
actually.
from Section C.
No, that's wrong.
Counter!
You said you went to get the poison from Section C. And that's where you spilled the
Well, then
powder,
you see
right?
footprints going from C to
Yeah.
A, correct?
What about it?
And after that, you said you moved from Section C to Section A to get the protein. But the footprints left at the scene were not moving from Section C to Section A.
Yep.
That contradicts what you just said.
Yep.
Then maybe she moved in some weird direction on purpose to disguise her movements?
No, that
No.
can't be it. Remember what Hina
Yeah,
just
that contradicts her
said?
story. I was just nervous, so I didn't notice I'd left a footprint.
What the? Hina, what's the meaning of this?
Well...
You lied to us. Plain and simple. If you
Ah,
look
why
at
would
the
you lie to us?
footprints, your movements in the chem lab are obvious. The powder had already been spilled when you came in, and you went straight to Section A.
Yep.
So you never went to Section C. Whatever you did there, it only involved Section A.
Well... You see...
Aoi.
What the?
Oh, he's freaking out. Oh, he doesn't know what's going on.
What
Did
the
he kill?
hell? What's going on here?
Oh, I'm totally, I don't care about the case anymore. Just seeing him like, wait, what? That just makes me happy because I've got the upper hand. I finally got the upper hand on this guy.
And the footprints aren't the only problem with her account.
What?
Before I explain that part, I'd like to submit some new evidence.
Yeah, we still got more stuff.
New evidence? Impossible. There can't be.
Shut
Are
up.
you sure? After all, you're the one that gave it to me.
Ooh.
It was hidden inside the bottle of poison you gave me. I'm amazed you, of all people, would miss such a vital clue.
Oh, she's
A
calling him an
truly
idiot
grave
too.
oversight.
Wait, did he do this?
Just say it already. What is it you think you found?
I
Calm down.
found this.
Huh?
It had
Glass.
sunk to the bottom of the bottle, and the hidden clue was exposed, thanks to you ingesting the powder. I couldn't have solved the mystery without you. So, thank you for that.
But what is it?
Well,
You still don't realize? Well then, Makoto, why don't you explain it?
okay.
Me?
Oh my god! He scooped up that little piece of the poison thing to make it look like a Yoi, because when he scooped it out of the powder that was on the ground. You know what also must have been on the ground? If a glass bottle hits the ground, the glass will break and there will be shards! Oh my god, was it Hyakuya? That was Aoi this whole
If
time.
you really do know, explain the meaning of that shard of glass.
Gladly! So the light blue glass Kyoko found in the bottle of poison. I don't remember now. I broke something in the same shade of blue. The window!
God!
The window!
part of the window from the rec room door, right?
The window?
Yeah, the window.
Sucker.
The window we broke to get in was light blue.
Oh, I totally forgot
just
it was
like
picked up
that.
and put like that.
So I think that must be it.
Oh, he put the protein thing there because he said it was there in the morning. So he put it in there as he entered the
It
room.
must be. Of course, that leads to another question. How did a shard of glass from the window get inside this bottle of poison?
What's so strange about that?
What's
Well, your
strange
master
is
is
that,
kind of looking a bit
according
suspicious.
to what Hina told us,
Where was the in? Oh, where was in the bottle of poison? Should have been where I broke the rec room window. I don't know what Tina told us. Section A.
gun!
Yeah,
The
yeah.
bottle of poison was left on the shelf in the chem lab. That is what you said.
So how the
right,
frick,
Hina?
without it being opened, did it get a glass of the window in it?
And yet, somehow a piece of glass from the rec room window made its way into the bottle.
Everything Hina told us was a lie?
So many red
In
herrings.
reality, that bottle of poison most definitely found its way
Oh
to the
my
rec
god,
room.
I've been duped, and I wasn't, and I actually had a good theory about what was real, and it was wrong. Oh, that feels awesome.
was there at least
it
until
feels
the
so
window
cool
got
to
broken.
come up with something
In other
somewhat
words,
smart,
when
and then
the
say,
locked
yes,
room was
wow, here's something
unlocked.
smarter. That's something, because I realized it was a smart theory for once.
There's no other way
twice.
to
I think
explain
my-
the presence
I found
of
out it was
that
the last
glass
time pretty
in
fast.
that bottle.
And then, once the room was opened, the bottle somehow got moved back to the shelf in the chem lab. Meanwhile, the protein can we found at the crime scene was planted there. That had to be after the locked room was opened. In other words, after Sakura died.
Wait, hold on. You're moving too fast.
Calm down, calm
I'll
down.
grant you, the bottle of poison may well have been in the rec room when it was locked. But how can you say the protein can was put there after the room was unlocked?
Because it was on top of
Already
some
know she
glass.
was given the protein can with the poison inside, right?
Wait, did he do this?
The can wasn't there when she died. How did she get poisoned?
You're right. We do need to explain that. But before we do,
Oh,
there's
did the
something I'd
protege
like
get
to
caught?
confirm with everyone here.
Let's say he did.
It has to do with the protein can. After Sakura's body was discovered, did anyone move it or trip over it or anything like that?
What are you talking about? Is this some kind of loaded question?
Shut up.
Not at all.
We're exposing you.
Just answer to the best of your ability.
Well,
Yeah.
no, not that I remember.
You should have said yes, and that would have helped
Yeah,
you.
me either.
Not
Of
me.
course I didn't.
Same here.
Woo! Yeah.
Yeah, me either.
Oh, AOE. Hina. I'm still gonna call you AOE though.
Okay, then.
Heck yeah.
That settles it. That proves that the protein can found its way to the murder scene after the room was opened.
Oh, come on! How can you say that?
Oh,
How
he's
can
been
you
caught.
know what I don't know?
Or maybe he isn't got. Maybe just frustrated that he didn't get that. Oh, I don't even care if he did it or not at this point. I've got the upper hand on. This is what I wanted the whole game. Because I've been wrong and I've been so frustrated that he's mocking me. Now I'm mocking him because I know something he doesn't know. Make your argument. Source of powder, empty protein drink, chem lab shelf. Time to blow this baby wide open.
When it comes to that protein can, there's not a doubt in my mind. Until the locked room was unlocked,
Yep.
it absolutely was not in there.
So you're saying someone planted it there after we got the door open?
Yep.
No, that's impossible. It had to have been in there the whole time.
It had to be. It was in there before the rec room.
No, that's wrong.
Counter. Here we go.
You remember how there was broken glass scattered all around the room, right?
I got a big goofy smile on my
Of
face
course,
right now.
It came from the window you broke to get in. What about it?
Oh, I'm so happy. I don't even care if he did it like I said. I'm just happy that he's
Well,
getting angry.
Those pieces weren't just
That's so
scattered
petty.
around the protein can.
I don't care though.
We also found pieces underneath the can.
What?
Oh.
And this proves it. It shows that the can must have been put down on the floor after the window was broken. So it had to be after we got into the room.
Oh, he's doing the pointing thing at him.
I see. So that's your explanation.
Mm-hmm.
Kyoko, earlier when you asked if anyone had moved the can or tripped over it,
If that were the case,
Yeah.
that would explain the can being on top of the glass.
Exactly.
So you asked everyone about it to eliminate that
And
possibility
since everyone said no,
right
that
out
means
of
it was
the gate.
no.
And that's made everything clear. hasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
As long as it was a locked room, it only contained the bottle of poison and not the protein can.
Oh.
But once the room was opened up, they were switched. And as a result, the protein can wound up in the rec room, and the bottle of poison returned to the chem lab.
Mm-hmm.
If that's all true, then why did Sakura drink the poison?
I don't know if he did or not, but freaking, it's so good to see him angry.
We all agreed she was tricked into drinking it because of the protein can.
No, that's not why.
Yeah.
The only explanation is she drank it from its original bottle, knowing exactly what it was.
Oh, she did it herself.
Precisely. She was alone in a locked room. All she had was the poison. What other possibility is there?
You're saying she drank it knowing what it was?
Mm-hmm.
Such a ridiculous fiction is
totally plausible. Sometimes the truth is so surprising in a world of lies. Byakuya.
Sorry. Please, tell us.
Well, idiot. For once, you gotta listen to us.
Before we get to that, we need to clarify one other thing. We need to establish who exactly got the poison from the chem lab and took it to the rec room.
It was Hina, right? She took it and gave it to Ogre.
No.
What do you think?
Calling Ogre! Got the poison from the chem lab and brought to the rec room. Have to have been Sakura.
I think it was Sakura herself.
Yeah.
Huh? So Sakura, who was apparently murdered, just poisoned herself?
Yeah.
What are you talking about? There's no way!
Well,
on the contrary, we know for a fact she went to the chem lab, right to the section full of poisons.
You're lying! Stop lying! Why? Why would you lie like that?
Well, oh, it's not a lie. Sakura definitely went to the section C. Kyoko already showed me the evidence I need. I have to hit Hina with it. I have to make her accept it. Oh, here comes the third one. The moment of truth. Alright, I gotta focus again. My controller is so sweaty right now just because I'm so happy with this.
What are you saying?
Well,
Wrong.
sorry.
You're wrong. I'm telling you, I did it.
Type what?
Stop talking. You're a liar. Wrong. You're wrong. Wrong. You're wrong. I hate you. You're a liar. What are you saying? Wrong. You're wrong. I'm telling you, I did it. Stop talking.
Oh, she wants to say she did it so that people didn't think that she took herself out.
You're wrong.
Final strike.
Do you
Yellow
have
powder.
any kind of proof Sakura took the poison?
Oh, I guess this is the only thing I can do. Oh, please.
Hina, did you know that Sakura's foot had
This was the whole thing I was talking about. The powder
stuck
stuck to her shoe. This was the thing that tied it all together.
It did?
Yeah.
It did. The same yellow powder that had been spilled by the shelf in the chem lab. That powder was yellow, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So the powder we found on Sakura, what else could it be but the powder
So we just gotta
from
find
the
out
chem
who the
lab?
person who swapped it was, because she willingly drank the poison, but the poison was switched out for protein powder, so she thought she was drinking protein powder. That's why she went straight to A and not to C for the poison. She went to A for protein, but she grabbed the one that was full of poison.
Wait. So, what was that powder doing on Ogre's foot?
So she went to go get
It
it.
was only on her instep, right?
Sakura must have been standing right there where the powder was spilled. So the
Oh.
person who spilled the powder by the shelf wasn't Hina, but Sakura.
Yeah. Sadly.
And when Sakura dropped the bottle, she dropped it away from where she was actually standing.
Yeah.
Which is how she was able to avoid getting it all over herself. But the powder still got scattered around, and some of it must have wound up on her instep.
Yeah.
Is there any problem with my thinking?
But why
Oh,
did
Makoto,
Sakura
thank
pay
you.
a visit to Section C in the first place? The only explanation is that she was looking for poison. After all, that's all that section contained.
No! It was me!
It's alright. AoE, she did it. Just
Because I killed her!
no, AoE.
You didn't kill
She
her.
didn't. Killed Sakura. I think it's between Sakura and the poison. It's a mystery of the locked room. And one way to explain it. Ooh. Okay, let's review. First, I thought it was her. Then it made it seem to be him. Then it made it seem to be, her. Then it was made to see him. I think the person who got the poison and killed Sakura was Sakura.
Answer. The one who
actually
killed
right.
Sakura was Sakura herself.
Yeah.
What?
Ooh.
The killer was Sakura?
Yeah, you didn't expect that,
So
huh?
you're saying
Mr.
it was
Protege.
suicide?
Yeah.
I don't believe it. I don't believe it any more than I believe I can fly.
I
believe I can
fly.
Or rather, I don't want to believe
None of
it.
us want to believe it.
But
She
when
was
you
so
really
cool.
think about it, everything matches up.
Mhm.
Sakura went and got the poison. She barricaded herself in a room, and she drank it.
Yep.
All so she could end her own life. And that explains why we couldn't solve the mystery of the locked room.
Yeah. Because of course, Sakura wanted to create the lock room. Monokuma forced her. Where's Monokuma? It was Monokuma!
The locked room mystery
Also, I
was
love her just
created
sits in
by
the back like,
Sakura.
need some popcorn.
I'm sure she locked herself in so nobody could stop her from doing what she did. She sat there, drank the poison, and breathed her last breath. And the empty
Oh.
bottle of poison rolled around the locked room until we came and opened it. At that point, someone grabbed the bottle and snuck it
Well,
out
let's
of
be
the room.
accurate. Dumbstruck.
And that was you, wasn't it, Hina? You did it to throw off the investigation, didn't you?
I didn't want it to seem like she killed herself.
When we found her body, you stayed right there near the door because you already knew Sakura was dead.
Oh.
And because the bottle of poison had rolled near the doorway.
Yeah.
That's when you picked up the bottle, right? I was too shocked to notice anything.
Yeah,
And
we
Kyoko
both were.
was busy checking the body.
And the more I think about it, the more I realize how unusual your actions were.
I have to go get them. I have to go get the others. On shaky legs, Hina left the rec room.
You said you were going to go get everyone else. But your real intention was to go to the chem lab and switch out the containers, wasn't
Yeah.
it? Once you were at the chem lab, you headed straight to the section where the protein powder was kept.
That's
There,
where her footprints
you
are.
took the powder and poured it into the bottle of poison you'd grabbed from the rec room. When you left the lab, all you had was the empty protein can.
She then put it on top of the
Thinking
glass.
about it like that, the footprints make perfect sense.
When you were done, you gathered everyone together. And once you were back in the rec room,
Place down the protein thing. Got everyone. Ogre? Oh, so she's dead, huh? Sakura's been killed. I see.
while everyone else was focused on Sakura, you quietly placed the can on the
It
ground.
was right on top of a shards of glass.
Honestly, I should have noticed.
Yeah.
You should have been the first one to run up to Sakura's lifeless body.
Oh, that's
The
exactly.
Hina
I just thought she was
know
stunned
never
when
would have left
initially.
her side in a
Before I thought that
situation
she did
like
it.
that.
So, Sakura committed suicide.
Mm-hmm.
In order to hide this fact, Hina undertook a series of actions to undermine the investigation.
Just to
As long
stop
as you could
that.
disguise the truth, you didn't care if we blamed you for her death.
Just so we didn't think
That's
that she
why
killed
you didn't
herself.
bother to get rid of such obvious evidence, right?
Yeah.
The footprints in the powder and the bottle of poison, vital pieces of evidence, and yet
So you're saying Hina consciously deceived us to make it look like she killed Sakura?
Yeah. Oh, Hina, you're a good person, but oh,
No! No, 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 no! I killed her! I did it!
oh, you
That's
didn't.
enough, Hina. It's over.
Yeah.
Not! Nothing's over!
It is.
Yeah.
Actually, no. You're right. We have to end this properly.
Yeah, I have to go do the comic book thing. Closing argument. Begin! Alright, so she placed it on everything. He was like, yeah. Huh? And then she hid the locker.
Oh, I'm in here. Oh, you Sakura.
Huh. Hello, Sakura. Here, a piece of candy. Oh, thank you. Nom, nom, nom. What the? Monokuma. Where's the?
Wah!
That's when he's like, yeah, that was that one. It's like, that's when he wrote Toko. What the freak is this thing? Yeah. Wow. Alright. I was like, oh, I gotta get out of here. Oh, I love him. I love him so much. He's so cool. That's when she came out. She's like, huh? What's this? put the magazine back. And then got up like turn into Jack.
Yeah.
That's when he grabbed the queen, hit her over the head with that one.
Yeah, I did it. Wah!
Ugh, man, I died. Oh, my head. Oh, I gotta. What are you doing? She drank the poison.
What?
Okay, so Act 6, like
Sakura.
freaking yeah, it's poison. Take this. Put the chem bottle down. Did this. Right now I just gotta fill in this one space, which I'm a little confused on, but. And that's when. Oh, this is the upside down magazine. Oh, okay, I think I got it.
You!
Oh, I'm gonna place the magazine
This case began when Sakura asked a number of people to meet her.
3 people in particular.
Yeah.
Specifically, those people were Hiro, Toko, and Byakuya.
Me too.
Huh?
But one of them headed out a bit earlier than the others.
Toko.
Toko.
One went early, one went at the time, and one didn't go at all.
She got there one step ahead of everyone else and looked around for a good hiding spot.
In the locker. Bum,
And she found it. She crawled into the locker to get out of sight.
Dun dun dun.
Then, from inside the locker, she saw Sakura enter the room.
I'm here.
Next
My
to
name's
arrive
Hiro, and I'm
was
sweet
Hiro.
baby. In a good way, though. Thanks for the candy. Whoa. Clink, clink.
When he got there, he mistakenly thought Sakura was going to try to kill him, so he panicked.
Oh, he pussy panicked. Ah, poor Hiro.
Without
Dun
thinking,
dun.
he grabbed a nearby Monokuma bottle and attacked Sakura with it.
Yeah.
Thinking he'd killed her, he hastily began covering up his crime.
Yeah, I would have done the same,
He
I
took
guess.
a magazine from the table.
I'm
and
just trying to
forged a
make it
dying
seem like
message
because
from
Hiro's not a
Sakura.
bad person. He's just a
To
weirdo
that
and he's
end,
awesome. But he's
he
not
wrote
like
down a
he's
name.
not like Hifumi. He's actually a really, really nice, cool weirdo.
Toko. By writing her name, he was hoping to pin the murder on her.
Yeah. Ooh, I gotta get out of
But
here.
of course, Toko had witnessed the whole thing. So as soon as the coast was clear, she jumped out of the locker and hid the magazine on the shelf with all the others.
Let's put it upside down. Dun
But
dun.
in her rush, she
Thunk.
made one little mistake. She
Yeah.
put the magazine back upside down.
Dun dun.
Soon after, she watched as Sakura slowly opened her eyes. She also saw the blood
Oh.
dripping off Sakura's
Sakura just
head.
wanted to help Toko.
This caused her personality to switch back over to Genocide Jack. When she woke back up, her second personality also saw the blood-soaked Sakura, and she freaked
She was trying
out.
to kill her. Shot. Ka-chink. Crack.
And
It
just
was
like
Monokuma.
Hiro,
What am I
she
doing?
grabbed another Monokuma bottle and attacked her. This explains why there were 2 wounds on Sakura's head. Assuming Sakura really
Sakura
was
could get a
dead
break. She
this
just wanted to meal
time,
these people. She
she
got knocked
set
out
about
twice.
disposing of the
And
evidence.
died.
She gathered up the broken Monokuma bottle shards and the queen
I just
chest
realized that's her
piece.
running away.
And that
X5.
explains how Sakura was attacked twice with the same type of weapon. But even after those 2 blows, she was still alive. So
Yeah.
then, what was Sakura's actual cause of death?
Poison. Dun
It was the
dun.
poison that Sakura herself got from the chem lab.
Yeah.
She turned the rec room into a true locked room scenario, and then drank the deadly mixture.
Oh, Sakura,
And
why?
there, she took her final breath.
You were so cool. Ah! Dun dun.
Later on, the rest of us discovered that her body was in there.
Yeah.
We had to smash the door's window to get inside.
Yeah.
But someone already knew what had happened. Knew that she had committed suicide.
Yeah. Did I just get this whole thing
And that
right first
same
try?
someone quietly snatched the bottle of poison from off the ground.
I just got this whole thing right!
And while
First
nobody
try!
was looking, replaced it with an empty
This was the most,
protein can.
convoluted one yet.
They did all this specifically to place all the suspicion on themselves in an attempt to guide the trial to a false conclusion. And
Yeah.
the one who went to all that effort,
Tina. Oh. The whole thing is just
was
sad.
you, Hina.
I just want to help a friend. Complete!
That's the
I don't know
full
why.
truth of the case.
Yeah.
Sakura took her own life,
Sadly.
and you claim to be the killer to hide that fact. Isn't that right?
Yeah.
That's what happened?
Yeah! I solved it, not you!
Makoto, how did you manage to... How were you able to uncover the truth that even I couldn't discern?
This is what I was waiting for!
Huh? Oh, well, I mean...
Cause I'm freaking awesome and you
You
aren't!
still haven't realized? We don't all act according to calculations and cost-benefit diagrams. That's what makes us so complicated. That's what you don't understand. And that's why you couldn't solve this case. See? Didn't I tell
You an idiot.
When you dismiss other people's feelings, it'll always come back to bite you in the end.
I feel like someone said something like that to him before. But here's the thing. It doesn't matter if I die, he dies, he kills, I kills. It doesn't matter. All he knows right now is that in terms of intelligence, solving cases, I'm above him. That means Makoto, idiot, dumbo Makoto, is now higher at him than something. He's supposed to be better at me than everything by like a skyscraper amount. But no, I'm just me below you. Whoop, oh now I'm above you. Byakuya. Results. A. I got... Oh my god, I got an A on everything! I got it. It's a good thing I'm recording this.
Okay,
I just got everything.
I think we can all agree you made your point.
Yeah. Oh,
Did
this
you
was
guys
such a...
forget already? You still haven't voted yet.
Yeah. Well, okay, here's the thing. Alright. I just forgot what I was gonna say. This was, of course, Sakura's dead, which is sad. But Aoi didn't do it. Hiro didn't do it. I solved the case, and I am above Byakuya at solving cases and intelligent solving cases. I'm better at case IQ than Byakuya, which means in this school death mystery scenario, I am above Byakuya.
Oh yeah, that's right.
You seriously forgot?
Yeah.
I can feel my energy draining out of me.
Sorry,
Well,
Monokuma.
whatever. You
Hey, look,
don't
hey,
really have a
Monokuma, look,
choice
I have you
anyway.
next- I have next
You just
episode.
gotta do it.
Yeah.
Maybe you don't want to, but please grab your lever and cast your vote. So, who will be chosen as
We
the
punish someone sort of
blackened?
dead.
Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
Oh man, I love Monokuma. Vote. Can we vote Monokuma for one of these things? Guilty. Yeah. No punishment though.
Okay.
Yeah, that's right. The one who killed Sakura was Sakura herself.
My entire
Okay,
existence!
Okay, what on here?
What did you say?
So that's the whole truth. Huh, I see. There's still one thing I don't understand.
Come on.
Hina, why did you try to cover up what happened? If the truth hadn't come to light, you would have died along with the
What are
rest
you
of us.
thinking?
And yet you, why did you do that?
Don't be mean!
Yeah, we almost died there.
What is this?
Because that's exactly what I wanted. What? I mean, the reason Sakura died is because how you pushed her into a corner. You all killed her. So she was right about that. So that's
You
why.
should have been the one to die.
Oh, that was me. That one, well, not me. Not me and Kyoko. We didn't hurt her. Me, Kyoko, Aoi, we were good, but the other three kind of. I couldn't let her be the only one that died.
What?
You don't mean that you were gonna take us all with you? We have to atone for our sins because everyone, even me, we all killed her. We all have to pay for our crimes. For serious? That's...
What is this?
You still don't understand? Then let me explain. Do you realize just how much despair Sakura was carrying with her when she died? We gotta leave despair behind and we gotta take a forward hope. Look at this. Such brutality made me desperate. So, instead of waiting to be killed, I do it by my own hands. That's... I found it on the ground, in front of the rec room. It's Sakura's suicide note. Suicide note? Thinking back, I should have seen it coming. It was right after Genocide Jack attacked me. Sakura got mad and stormed out of the nurse's office. I ran after her and... Sakura, calm down. You don't have to worry about me. I'm fine. I can calm down. I don't care if I suffer for this. It's my fault after all. But now you're suffering because of me.
No forgiveness!
You tried to protect me, but because of me, my closest friend got hurt. Sakura, because of me, my friends are all going to kill each other. It's all my responsibility. Oh, taking responsibility too. Oh, Sakura, why? You were so cool. Sakura thought she was responsible. She thought everything was her fault, which is why she wanted to find some way to get everyone to forgive her. So she asked to meet with them. Yeah, to like walk things over. You asked to meet with those things? You can't. Don't you see how dangerous that is? Don't worry. I just want to talk to them. Talk about what? Listen, don't do it. If they all gang up on you at once, even you. Hina, please don't think of these things like that. They're not my enemy.
Friends.
Friend. Oh, she thought they were friends too, and they killed her. Sakura. She clearly believed. She completely believed in all of us. If you just talked to her, you would have understood. She was a friend to all of us. And yet, Hero, why, Hero, why? I mean, Toko too, but mainly Hero because he started everything. And yet, oh, it's so sad. You trampled all over her feelings, and then you did the unthinkable. No, it was just a misunderstanding.
What are you saying?
Don't stand out there and call it a misunderstanding. She believed in you. You wouldn't even listen to what she had to say. Asking a single question, you tried to kill her. Do you have any idea how desperate she was, seeing you act like that? That's what her suicide note means. So instead of just waiting to be killed, I'll do it by my own hand. That's how far you pushed her. Sakura, what happened to you? Hina. Oh, you came. Wait, right here. I'll help you out. Oh, huh? I'm so glad I got to meet you. What's wrong, Sakura? Why are you talking like that?
I have a favor to ask.
A favor?
Some protein.
I'd like some protein. Could I ask you to... Yeah, you got it. Just hang on. I'll be right back. Oh, and that's when she locked the door because she was out of there. That was the last conversation I had with her. I went to the chem lab to get the protein she asked for. When I got there, I saw the powder. And that's when I realized I saw that someone had taken something from the poison stove. Sakura, so I ran back to the rec room as fast as I could. But by the time I got there, it was already too late. Sakura!
Please!
Let me in, please! Open the door!
Why?
Why? Oh, why did she have to die? That is so depressing! She had weaknesses, just like any other person. If she got cut, she bled. If someone hurt her, she felt it. That weakness. That's normal. And yet, you all blamed her and tried to protect her, and I suffered for it. And that just added to the weight she had to carry. And I didn't even realize it. Hina, we killed her, all of us. We pushed her to a corner and she murdered her.
Why?
People like us shouldn't be allowed to live. And that's why you tried to lead us astray. You did your best to make us arrive at the wrong conclusion during the class trial. Sakura died hating all of us. I wanted to free her of her regrets. But even that found out. In the end, I wasn't able to do anything for her. I could never face her after this.
Hey! I'm so sorry to interrupt right when we are about to deliver the final tearjerker.
Hey!
It's just taking so long. I'm about to fall asleep over here. I mean, do you really think you have any idea what Sakura was actually thinking when she died?
What is this?
What did you say?
Everything you just said is nothing but your interpretation, right? Your own opinion on what her suicide note meant.
What are you saying?
Of course, I know what she was thinking. heard me. Oh, Monokuma spitting out some things nobody
In
was
other
thinking of.
words,
Well, what I'm really trying to say is...
yes,
Don't
indeed.
you think the entire foundation is shaky? What if it's really like this?
What the heck?
What is that?
Of course.
Isn't it obvious?
Yep.
A suicide note. Sakura's suicide note.
What? But you know already.
Too bad.
Oh, I wrote that one. It was, it was on me, baby.
Oh, Monokuma, you devious scoundrel, you.
It's true.
This is the one Sakura addressed to Hina and put it in her room. What? Then you lied to me? Oh, don't say lie. Don't say lie. Makes us sound so dirty. I just thought I lie over things up a bit.
Well,
Thank you,
now,
Monokuma.
I can't help if you totally took my scribbles at face value. I didn't even have Sakura's signature on it.
You filthy little. Don't call him filthy. Yeah.
I'm not filthy. I didn't do anything. Did I falsify evidence? Did I affect the outcome of the class trial? I placed parallel between you and you alone. You were the ones jerking each other around. Heck, even if either will had factored in, it still would have been between you guys. So, what's the problem? It's all part of their production process. Okay, and scene. Cut.
And?
So then, why did she write in her real suicide note?
What are you gonna
I'm
do?
glad you asked. For your benefit, I shall read it using my melodramatic, angelic, feminine narrative voice.
Hey!
But you know, haven't you ever been curious about the whole suicide note thing? Who came up with the idea of leaving a note when you kill yourself in the first
But
place?
hold on.
And isn't this just so unfortunate? Killing yourself is just so final, you know? You can never hear the rest of the story. The truth is lost in darkness. Gives me the willies.
Enough already.
Come on, get on with it, please.
Yes, indeed.
Okay, jeez. Well, buzzkill. Anyway, here we go. My good friend Hina, there's something I have to tell you. I hate to do it like this, but I need you to know. This is my final wish.
As you know, I've been giving information to the one who's imprisoned you here.
It was our first night in the strange school that the mastermind came to see me.
The mastermind took control of my family's dojo and demanded I become their tool.
You might not see the importance of a dojo, but my family has watched over it for over 300
I couldn't
years.
let it be destroyed under my watch. So even if it meant my own life, I had to protect it.
That's a good thing.
That's how I saw things.
However, that was my greatest weakness. And because of that, I made the mistake of giving in to the
what
mastermind.
the mastermind wanted from me was nothing less than murder.
They were probably worried that until the first murder had happened, nothing would move forward. But what neither of the mastermind knew I expected was the incident involving Sayaka. At that point, the plan changed. The mastermind told me to hold off, to wait until we reached another
However,
stalemate.
as I lived here with all of you, as I lived here with Hina,
Oh.
my resolve began to weaken.
Watching everyone fight with such despair, trying desperately to stay alive, I was the weakness in my own heart, the mistake of succumbing to the mastermind. And more than
I
anything,
cannot betray those who would call me their friend.
That's how I came to feel. So that's why Sakura...
I've made a decision. I will no longer retreat, no longer compromise, no longer regret.
Good for you.
I've made my decision. I'm going to resist you.
Yeah.
Of course, because of that, I decided to reveal her secret, which made everyone else hate her. Her decision to stay true to all of you led directly to all of you hating her for it. Iconic, isn't it? Or maybe oxymoronic? Or just moronic?
Of course, I understand if you all hate me. All of this is because of my own
No,
weakness.
don't say that. I'm perfectly willing to accept whatever attack you may want to make
So
on me.
this is my atonement for betraying you. That's what I had in mind.
But unfortunately, that's not enough. This won't end with just me accepting your hatred.
My own situation has started having an effect on more people than just me.
Oh,
which is exactly what the mastermind wanted when they revealed my betrayal.
Chaos in the masses. My betrayal brought suspicion, dishonoring. The mastermind knew that eventually it would escalate into someone murdering someone else.
Of course, I'm still responsible for that as well.
At least you're atoning for it. I have an obligation to get this situation under control, and to fulfill that obligation, I've decided to do as the mastermind has commanded. I will do as I was told and commit murder.
But I've decided the one I'm going to kill is myself.
Oh, if the mastermind demands that I kill someone, then that someone will be me. then my dojo will be safe, and above all else, none of you will have to kill anyone. When I die, the source of conflict among you all dies with me. For that, I'm willing to give up my life.
If it can save you, then sacrificing my own life could have no greater meaning. Whatever you think of me, please know that you are all my most treasured friends.
Aww, never had people like you in my life.
Huh?
Then Sakura didn't feel concerned. She didn't die hitting us.
No way!
She wanted to stop us from fighting to protect us. She didn't end her own life because she was weak. Quite the opposite, in fact. She was strong. Too strong. That's why she killed herself. She chose death for herself in order to protect the rest of us. To sacrifice so much, no normal person could do that.
However,
it was only her limitless strength that made it possible. Oh, she was so strong and cool. Strong in mind.
Finally,
much in strength.
Hina, I want to apologize to you especially.
The reason I didn't tell you any of this because I knew you would try to stop me. I'm really, truly sorry, but please don't be sad. If I can thwart the Mastermind's plans, if I can keep you from killing each other, that's enough for me. This is the path that I've chosen. This is the only way I've left to distinguish myself. And you can use this note to bring the class trial to a quick end. I'm so sorry to ask you to do something so unpleasant, but I have to leave the rest of you. Please talk to Byakuya, Toko, and Hiro on my behalf. I can't tell anyone about my plan while I'm alive, but I wanted you to understand why I'm doing this. In the end, though, I hope to show myself through actions and not words. Hopefully then they'll see.
I never saw you as my enemy. You were only ever my friend, who I wanted to help as much as possible. Hina, whatever it takes, survive. Survive along with everyone else. No matter what, just survive.
Oh, it's so sad.
But
This is... I didn't understand how she felt. Not at all. I thought we were close, and still...
What are you gonna do?
But in the end, all her meddling was, like, totally pointless. She died so you guys wouldn't try to kill each other, but you almost ended up doing it anyway. Thanks to you, her death had no purpose at all. In fact, it was because of her stupid meddling that the rest of you nearly bit the big one.
Too bad.
She deserves all the blame. Everyone's blame her. Go ahead, she deserves it. Jeez. Now then, next victim has been decided.
What do you mean, next victim? Nobody blames anyone.
Huh?
First of all, you're in the wrong for tricking Hina with the fake suicide note, and plus, Sakura's death wasn't a waste.
Huh?
Because she made us remember, we're not enemies that hate each other. We're friends who need to work together.
You know?
Damn straight, yeah! That's Hiro, my man. It's all because of our misplaced hatred.
Well?
I don't blame her. I can't blame her, and nobody can blame Hina either. Whether or not there was a spy would never really mattered, because the one we needed to destroy is you! Nobody else.
What
the heck? That's not how that's supposed to go. But anyway, sure about that. This killing game is a competition between all of you, remember?
Hey!
Your enemy has each other.
He's absolutely right about that.
Lovely Byakuya. You understand?
No, he's bringing my baby away from me. Monokuma, darling, come back, please. This is a life or death elimination match. The only way to survive is to win. There can be no doubt that those are the rules of the game, which is why I am bowing out of the game. What?
Naturally.
Sakura and Hina were both willing to sacrifice their own lives to deny the reality of the game. Thanks to them, it would appear that the others have cast aside their fears for this
Don't
game.
make me repeat
There's no
myself.
point participating in the game, which has lost a sense of excitement, which is why we'll no longer be participating in it.
What's going on here?
Now I have only one thing to look forward
It's
to,
all clear.
and that is to heap up the harshest possible punishment under the ones who thinks they can control me. Byakuya, does that mean? Don't misunderstand. I haven't been moved by some thoughtfulness, sentimentalism, if that's what you're thinking. If the master goes, I go. If the mastermind turns out to be a guy, maybe I can catch on fire. Okay, everyone, okay, let's... Well, now you can say that Sakura's death had no meaning.
How boring. But nothing good can come of this. Still gonna be the one having the fun time.
The heck?
The fun time?
Anyway, let's forget about the good-for-nothing backstabber and get back on
You
track.
want me to punish you guys?
It's the moment you've been waiting for, the punishment.
What? Wait, hold on.
What?
But Sakura was technically the killer, right? And she's dead. You're not gonna...
Is it me?
Wrong.
Oh, heavens no. Because the Blacking is dead doesn't mean I can't just sub in whatever host now I. Didn't I tell you? I'm very particular about the bear times one rule.
Listen up!
But I spent so much time preparing my special punishment, it'd be a shame to let it go to waste. So, for my special punishment, prepare a special guest.
A special guest?
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time.
Wait, is it gonna be Monokuma? I don't know what to expect from him. No! 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 Construction worker Monokuma. Oh, he's so buff. No! No! Excavator destroyer. Oh! No! Oh my god. Chihiro! Alter ego! It doesn't matter, it's freaking Chihiro! No! That was Chihiro! It's now Monokuma ball. Could be worse. No! Oh, I knew that was a bad idea going into it. Chihiro! It's bad enough I had to watch him die one time. No, a second time. I completely forgot about Alter Ego this whole episode. You suck, man. You turn him into a mangled hunk of junk.
Whew, that really took it out of me. Never go to grill up a plate of chicken. After all, they say for post-workout grub, chicken's where it's at. And I'm all about the grilled goodness. Fried, boiled, give me a break. The color, the smell, succulence, grilled is where it's at.
Oh! I realize how dangerous it could be, but still, I have to do this. I'm scared, but I can handle. Oh, Chihiro, you were so innocent. I really don't understand why, but when I think about everyone else, my courage starts to grow. You might think of just some inhuman AI, but it's true. So it's okay. If it's for the sake of everyone else, I won't be afraid. Oh, to Ego's words raced through my heart and soul, and my disbelief gave way to raw anger. The anger turned into fury, black and muddily boiling over, bubbled up through my body and quickly overflowing and shooting out of my mouth. Jeez, how dare you? That was my friend! How dare you kill him?
What's the matter?
Huh? You're friends with a laptop? That's pretty pathetic. What's next, friends with a basketball?
Shut the hell up, man. He wasn't just a laptop, he was my friend. You killed him!
Is this what you call amnesia? Where soul dwells within all things, even like laptops? Well, you can call it whatever you want. Bottom line is, I got it in my way. It was trying to find things out all sneaky.
Just as I thought.
So, you finally noticed him.
Actually...
Finally? No, I knew from the very beginning. I knew Chihiro was doing something with a laptop, and I knew you were using it to analyze data. I knew exactly how it was all going to play out from the very start.
What are you thinking?
You knew, and you're still cocky enough to let us take the plunge.
Yep.
Well, I mean, the data in the laptop, it was... I guess you could call it a gift. From me to you. Or maybe more like a reward in honor of you just being so unable to unlock something so difficult. So, of course, I didn't care if you got access to that. But sneaking into the network was just too personal. So I had to do a little, formatting.
I want to be able to help.
Oh, I want to work as hard as I can, everyone else, so that we can all get out of here. Alter Ego wanted to fight for us. He wanted to help at the risk of his own life. And for that, he was killed.
Oh yeah, the punishment time has made me feel a billion times better.
Very nice.
Experiencing a meaningless death is so soothing. It makes me remember that every low can get lower.
No, his death wasn't meaningless either. Everyone who's died so far, the deaths of each of every one of our friends, they all make us stronger, Dingus. I swear to God, someday you will pay for this.
Holy moly, you were mad. Like, just unreasonably upset.
Well?
Okay, time to bring things to a close. Oh, but before that, I need to read the postscript.
What?
Postscript?
Yep.
Yeah, there's still a bit more left on Sakura's note. Huh? If I have your attention. Okay then, here you go.
Hello.
Prepare your ears for the delicate tones of yours truly. One other thing, Hina, is that
Someone I'd like to tell the others. Hopefully it will act as a clue to help you unravel the mystery of the school. What? A clue?
Hina.
I've spoken with the mastermind off and on the whole time. I've been here, so I've decided to learn one more thing, which is the mastermind has done something to us. I think what they've done is...
Oh, Whoopsie daisy. That was a close one. The word, and we would have been tied deep in spoiler territory. Okay, I don't know where this applies. So book club is dismissed for today.
What? Ooh. You can't just stop at the most important bits.
It makes your brain rumble and tumble, huh? It makes you so mad you don't even friggin' know, huh?
You guys!
That's the whole point, stupid. To get back at you for hardening your resolve. Fine, but at least Sakura's note. Like I'd ever let you grease balls have it. But
Too bad.
sucks for you, loser. Wait, what's this?
What?
What is it now?
What?
There's one last line in the note.
And let me just say this to the mastermind. I'm not going to just lie down and die. I will fight you, no matter how. That's seriously it.
Huh, wow, what a stubborn loser, huh?
She won't lie down and die. She'll fight you?
Well, now who cares? Some dead musclehead has to say.
Well?
Okay, I'm out of here. Let's probably get some rest, you know. Maybe take some time to reconsider how you approach to school life of yours. You sure you don't want to graduate? You really can't free from the regrets of the outside world. Think about that. Think long and hard.
Those were his parting words to us before disappearing. But what was this all about? Sakura's final message, her last clue to help us solve the mystery of the school. The mastermind did something to us? Kyoko said something like that before, didn't she? Just after Celeste's trial was over. Well, yeah. What did you do? What did you do to my body?
What?
Hey,
Answer me. What did you do to my body? Oh, yeah. The mastermind did something to our bodies. What are they saying the mastermind did? The mastermind do to us? I mean, did the mastermind plant a bomb in us or something? We try to leave the school, a sensor goes off, and the bomb explodes? I've seen stuff like that in the movies or comics and stuff, but it's not totally unheard of. No, I feel awful just thinking about it. I can't afford to acknowledge thoughts like that.
Yo!
Oh, my baby. How's it going, Yashihiro? So the class trial is over and Monokuma's gone.
What?
So, now what do we do?
Yes.
What else is there, other than head back up?
Oh
yeah, let's... Okay, let's get out of here. But I... You must still feel responsible. Dial that back again, girl. The kinds of mysteries someone like you could pose is absolutely no
Not
threat.
possible.
I would never have lost that kind of challenge. What are you talking about? Kyoko and Makoto are the ones that figured everything out.
Stop talking.
Shut up. Thank you, Yashihiro, my man. Seriously, I'm sorry. How many times do you plan to apologize? How about you make that one last time? I haven't reached a point where I need someone apologizing to me more than once.
Sorry.
Okay, I see what you mean. Then, I'll try. Huh? That totally wasn't normal, right? Did you just capture his flag?
No.
No. I can't suffer the existence of someone who would disturb the moments between me and Master. Ooh.
Huh?
What are you talking about? That's absolutely not what's happening here. Why never go after a sleazeball like him? Ooh.
What did you say?
Sleazeball. Thank you. Yeah, sleazeball. You freaking sleazeball. That's right. I called you a sleazeball because you're a sleazeball. See, apparently you still have a death wish. Oh, more than bit sarcasm. No wonder you don't have any friends.
No.
Hey, stop fighting with the master. You're making me jealous. I want the abusive give and take. Me. Okay, what? I guess it's not so easy for everyone to act like friends. Well, just how is it for now? So, Sakura's class trial came to an end, and we returned to the Word of Hope's Peak Academy. The story wasn't even close to over. Time kept marching on. When I went back to our rooms before long, night snuck up on us. Ding, bing, bong. Hello?
This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m. As such, it is officially nighttime.
Oh man, I was just about to go get some cotton clues.
Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited.
Okay.
Then. Sweet dreams, everyone. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.
Okay, Monokuma.
Nighttime descended and we pulled me down along with it, down into sleep. I couldn't remember the last time I'd fallen into such a deep sleep. The night wasn't over for me. A voice. I could still hear a voice. Chihiro? What? Up. Huh? Wake up. Huh? What dragged me from deep slumber into hazy half-consciousness? My eyelids were like lead. Oh!
Kyoko?
Hello?
Yes, it's me.
Hi, how's it going? Hey, how are you?
Kyoko?
I said
kill me?
yes.
So Kyoko's here.
Wait, what?
Yeah, wake up, Makoto. So she's here. Okay. Wait, hold. What? In a flash, I was wide awake. What are you doing here?
It's true.
I'm here to wake you up. Oh, this is a dream, I think, because it's green. Oh, I see. Wait, but my door. It was unlocked. You're unbelievably careless. It was unlocked? Are you serious? Always. You don't have to overreact like that. What time you're surprised? What time
Correct.
is it? 3 o'clock in the morning, of course. It's 3 a.m.? Why was Kyoko waking me up at this hour? Yeah, that's a good question. So, how's it going? What are you doing? It's so late. What happened?
Makoto.
Okay, so it's not a dream. I have a favor I need. Reaction! What's your favor?
So,
Remember when Sakura said at the end of her note, I'm not going to just lie down and die. I will fight you? I want to find out what you meant by that. Okay, but how do you plan to do that? Then Kyoko put her lips next to my ear and was ooh. What is it? So close to me. The data center on the 4th floor. What?
goodbye.
I'll meet you there. Okay. Without another word, she was gone. What the? Her words reverberated through my half-dazed head. The data center? But I thought it was locked. So we're checking the data center. Leave the area? Yeah. I'm in my way into the after-hours school and headed for the data center on the 4th floor. Eventually, I wound up at the data center. When I arrived, Kyoko's not here. It's weird. Shouldn't she meet me? Is she maybe inside already? Put my hand to the door and with a certain amount of force, rattle rattle. Didn't even open. Again, but it must be locked. What was it Kyoko said? Data center on the 4th floor.
What's this?
Oh, hello.
Oh, what are you doing up, mister?
Oh, Monokuma. Oh, it's you. Thank God. I thought it was someone trying to kill me. God! Jeez.
Breaking into a locked room is incredibly prohibited, don't you know?
That's funny music back. Oh, well, I just,
You're trying to tell me you didn't actually bust in yet, right? Hey! But I can see that you don't waste my time telling me crap I can see for myself. It looked like you might break in any second. I just thought I'd give you a friendly reminder. Or you're gonna have to try to tell me you were sleepwalking or something.
No, nothing like that.
It's 3 o'clock in the morning for crying out loud. Even I get tired, you know. Stop being weird and go back to bed.
What's wrong now?
Just a second.
Ooh! Why are you out here making a racket? Kyoko!
Now you two?
You
Whatever.
guys!
The two of you just get back to bed. I'm positively exhausted from the class trial.
It's true.
Sure, you got it. Come on, Makoto, let's head back.
Hey.
What? Didn't you hear me? We're leaving. No idea what's going on anymore.
Shall we go?
Don't worry about it. Let's just go. Okay.
Yeah, go on. Get out of here. Shoes, Joe.
Sorry, Monokuma. Jeez. Didn't mean to upset you. So we left and went back to our rooms. And then...
Goodbye.
So, goodbye. Hold on! Listen, what was all that you just said right now? She woke me up, made me go to the data center, which just so happened to be locked. And she shows up late, and we leave without checking a single thing. What was the point of all that? Don't worry about it. I figured that would be the end of our conversation like always, but...
Goodbye.
Well then, good night. Sure. And then that was over. Back to bed I go, I guess. As I turned to leave. Oh, back.
Mukuro Ikusaba.
Ooh. What? Chick was right next to me once again whispering my name. Jeez.
Mukuro Ikusaba.
Close. Back away, man.
The 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school.
What? 16?
The one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her.
16? There's another person in here? And an all-star apologies. Surviving students. 7. On the edge of my freaking seat. To be continued. To be continued now. You received the altar lump. Altar lump. I'm gonna save. 4 by Igor. Trophy earned.
Mukuro
16.
Ikusaba.
Yeah, I got it.
Mukuro Ikusaba. The 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school. The one
Is he in
they
the data
call
center?
the ultimate despair. Watch out for her.
Okay. Well, this Kyoko told me to watch out for Mukuro Ikusawa. It was 3 days before the next incident. 3 days before he would be faced with another murder. 3 days before the worst thing so far would reveal itself. What is going on? Chapter 5, 100-mile dash. Pain of junk food junkie. Meantime, the day after Sakura's class trial that morning in the dining hall. Here we are. So let's begin the usual post-trial investigation. Hey, did you make a small talk or anything? We never just get straight to the point like that. If you want to keep up with me, you have to refrain from pointless small talk. Geez, how high of the horse is you?
Well?
He just acts like that to hide his own insecurities. That's what I like to think anyway. Regardless, if you want to defeat the mastermind, you need to follow my lead. I creep around the school like a mouse, but the mastermind's pride is as bloated as the cow's
In the name of my family.
no matter what it takes, I will rid this world of them. Hey Toko, you've been pretty quiet. Man, you're so boring now. Can you sit there like a mushroom? I'm gonna start calling you Miss Mushroom.
What's your deal?
She didn't snap back at you. And talking makes things difficult, so I told her not to open her mouth without permission. What? But if she can't open her mouth, she can't eat or drink water. I don't care.
How about that?
Are you okay with that, Toko? Jeez, how low is that rock you're hiding under? Can't believe the small talk Byakuya warned us against.
Come on.
And yet, I let myself get involved. But now it is finished. I will never allow you to drag me down your level again.
Let's go.
We're going to begin our search. Stop running your mouth and stop moving your legs. Pushed by an obvious irritated Byakuya, we sought out the voice. Oh, man. Okay, so let me get this straight. So, I went in this thing and Aoi did it. And then it turns out, oh, actually, Hiro did it. But no, Hiro didn't do it. It was Toko. Not Toko, actually. It was Aoi. Not Aoi, it was Byakuya. Not Byakuya, it was Sakura herself. And then the alter ego freaking died, getting crushed into a Monokuma ball. And then there's a 16th student here called the Ultimate Despair. And the game's only halfway over. I'm so excited for the rest of this game to continue. This is so fun. Oh, I love this game. If you can't, I'm gonna leave it off for there because if I don't stop now, I'm gonna keep going for freaking eternity. Oh my god, this was a good episode. So many freaking red herrings. It was so good to stick it to Byakuya and like, yeah, guess what? I'm running out of save slots. I'm gonna have to start deleting some. Yeah, I got it all the way back here. 4/08/2021. What? Ugh, anyway. Oh wait, no. 8/2. I started back as this 8/2. Back in August. I'm still playing it. Jeez. Anyway, if you like this episode, I hope you all have a good rest of your day or a good rest of your night. And please punch, like, and subscribe harder than buff Construction Monokuma beat the crap out of Alter Ego Chihiro. Oh, as if losing Chihiro once wasn't bad enough, we gotta lose a second time. Really, Monokuma? You couldn't give me a break in Chihiro's deaths. Anyway. Hopefully. I hope we find the 16th student next time. I always want to see what she looks like. Mikuro Ipko Saba. I know her name. By the way, Kyoko freaking. Oh, hey, it's you, Kyoko. Okay, I'm just in my room. Anyway. So, I already said everything in the wrong order. Anyway, if you have a good rest of your day or have a good rest of your night. That's supposed to be last. Hey, nice one, Luigi. And I see you all next time. See ya!